Ahoy, landlubbers. It's me, your Captain Vasco speaking, and welcome to this week's sole installment of AI Nirvana Initiative, which is to say, if you're watching this in the future in the playlist and you're wondering why there's not like an episode immediately after or whatever, it's a whole thing. I got family stuff this weekend. We should be back on a normal schedule like next week up until probably like Thanksgiving. I don't immediately know of a problem. Things could change, but for the moment, I don't know of any other things to come up for like some months.
Picture an egg.
I've added a couple new options to the soundboard. People are having fun with it. One from Somnium Files 1, allowing you to picture an egg.
Squeak, squeak.
And the other is rat noises, which that was just a peak moment of absurdity from Nirvana Initiative. I think that was the last stream, right? This when that came up. We were looking, yeah, because we were looking for Mame, and that led into the Somnium. That was like the last thing we did. But like we had to go to like basically everywhere under the sun, because like an obvious place to look for her where she works was like, no, she's not there. Let's check everywhere else first. And we ran into the masked woman. There's just so many questions and so little information. But she was being especially cryptic when we ran into her. And, like, we were just, like, making random comments, because those were the dialogue options. They were like, I think the one that prompts it is, like, you say to her, "You're not wearing shoes." And then she says, "Rats don't wear shoes." And then you say, "But you're not a rat." And then her response is, "Rat noises." Which is read by the character as squeak squeak. Picture an egg is really straightforward. If you're ever confused about something, just like picture an egg and like see how it applies. Like it's just an egg's got so many components to it. Like there's always a metaphor that can apply. It's fine. But yeah, sort of as I started mentioning, so last week we. I'm trying to remember what we did last Friday. Was that when we got our like terrible end? Did all of that happen last week? That simultaneously feels very productive and completely unproductive. No, I think I can't. So, basically where we're at in the case is we are playing as Ryuki, who is a young up and coming, but also on the verge of demotion, special agent for the Advanced Brain Investigation Squad, which is a fancy way of saying that we are a fictional Japanese cop who, one, has one of his eyes replaced with a device that allows an AI to interact with his thoughts and his vision, so it can help him to like x-ray things and analyze information and solve cases. And two, has a specialty in syncing, which is a term used to describe using an advanced machine to connect the minds of two people so that you can essentially invade their subconscious mind to learn things that they won't tell you through other means, such as interrogation, in order to find clues to typically deal with like I think they describe it as like the worst of the worst, like mostly serial killers, by which I mean this is the second game in a series, and so far it's always serial killers. After questioning several people and syncing with them, our investigation has led us on a singular winding road that hasn't led us to a great number of clues or suspects. Quite the opposite, really. In this game, every time that we've synced with a character, that character has died like less than 24 hours later. And it doesn't seem to be any fault of the machine, as dangerous as it sounds, but rather that anyone who seems to be perceived as helping the police immediately becomes a target. Seems to be more the case. And so we were recently interrogating this like comedian slash game show host character who turned out to be like involved with the mafia because he was so deeply in debt he needed to like do something super shady to make up the money so that they wouldn't just break his legs, or whatever the Yakuza equivalent of that is. And after we synced with him and learned almost nothing of value, we learned that he had some sort of blackmail information that he wouldn't give us any details on, and then he was almost immediately murdered. And then we started investigating his murder and found that this teenage girl who works at a maid cafe as a mermaid, we found that, like, there was evidence suggesting she had seen the killer, which to date no one had done. And so we spent a great deal of time trying to track her down, but then she was, like, physically unable to speak, so we hooked her up to the dream machine and witnessed a weird, dark game show scenario in her subconscious. And that's pretty much where we left off. So, like, I think when we left off, it said she was still under sedation from the mind link process. But, like, I assume that we'll be talking to her soon. But, like, maybe at the rate at which we seem to be expediting deaths after being synced with, we will look away and then look back and she will be dead, like, still attached to the sync machine. That seems to be the direction we're going in. I think that's, like, broadly speaking, a summary to catch you up from point zero to where we are. There's a ton of characters. They're all super weird. Just enjoy the ride. If you're new here, there are a couple new faces hanging out. This game is really well made, extremely baffling, and alternates between absolute brilliance and just complete utter nonsense. And if that doesn't sound appealing, then I clearly haven't done my job. But one last bit of recap we get to do. Apparently, my playtime as of the last save file, unless I've, like, glitched something or maxed out the counter, was 99 hours, 59 minutes, 59 seconds. That doesn't sound right. I haven't been playing this game that long. I don't know what that's counting, but that number seems wrong. But it'll also show us a brief recap of some interactions we've had, which might be helpful.
I saw Mame at ION.
Where is the main event taking place?
She's at the maid cafe, Sunfish Pocket in Akiba. We should ask her heart. Mame ran into terror. I'm sure of it.
Genocide.
Yeah, there's a whole secret organization called Nizet Laws. They're a cult that believes our entire world is a simulation. It's a thing. We'll probably hear several more monologues about it.
I think we gave her too much.
Yeah, I mean, first off, we're neither a doctor, nor an anesthesiologist, nor a sync machine technician, of which there appears to be exactly one in the world. So this isn't surprising, but, like, maybe it's a good reason not to mess around with people's brains and whatever.
We needed pewter.
Yeah, so, like, Pewter and Boss were both missing, and they're like, Boss is our boss, believe it or not. And Pewter, as I alluded to, is the guy who normally runs the brain machine, basically. And normally both of them are present when you do a sync. I think this is the first time in either of the games, at least thus far, that neither of them was around. And I feel like that indicates, like, something super bad. Whether it's us being, like, double demoted or something, like, way worse than that. Now, Boss has been missing a lot in this game, but, like, when Boss went missing in the last game, without spoiling anything, it was super bad for us, the player. Cadius says, so I was watching my friend play Nirvana Initiative yesterday, and found she actually keeps forgetting this one cop's name. Yeah, you know, I'll be honest, I struggle a bit with some of these Japanese names. It's good that there's at least, like, one character they let you sort of refresh yourself on his name. So that's helpful for me and for people like your friend, I presume.
Anyway, that's Somnium.
Hi, Tama. This is Tama. She's an artificial intelligence that lives in our head. She looks like that on purpose.
Those final words are thought-provoking.
Nirvana. Collected. Genocide.
Something to do with the Nirvana Initiative?
I mean, personally, I prefer collecting trading cards, but I know that's an unpopular opinion.
Probably.
Bunch of people who watched it have gone missing.
Rumors say that the missing people are being rounded up in one location. And they're all getting murdered.
Shouldn't there be some horrifying mass grave or something?
So the rumors were true.
Well, that's a savvy observation. Sarah suggests that you can't spell genocide without Gen, who is... let me see. There's photos in the files, right? If I bring up a character file... person 6 years ago... Yeah, he looks like that. This is Gen. So, like, you know, he's sus. Actually, there's something I feel like I need to check. Are we due for... Is it Tamagotchi time? Okay, where are we at? Oh, I've lost track of where we're at. Okay, so we're trying to get just literally any character from the Mame Tamagotchi. This is a mini game, if you could call it that. But like, I don't know why I would just not want to keep the mermaid. I feel like I just want the mermaid forever, but I'm biased. So she's gonna ask us questions, and if we answer enough of them, she will digivolve into something new. Which do you want to befriend? Dolphin, jellyfish, whale, or turtle? This isn't close. 'Cause, like, Squirtle's turtle, man. Sir, you want to befriend a jellyfish? Didn't you have some horrible experience with a jellyfish you were talking about on a stream sometime? Since at this point, literally any answer will get us toward a new character, I think I'm just gonna answer these ones as I would, and then we'll try to sort out what means what later. How did you befriend the jellyfish? Turtle is brave. That seems like the opposite of true. Because the turtle itself is shy. If you rescue it from the shore, you might become its friendy. Okay, great. Well, we got to see a mermaid, and now we'll see another one. Rumor come out.
Ryuki,
Everyone get
you
murdered
got a
from watching
call.
YouTube video.
From who?
Pick up and find out.
It's the year 20XDX. Don't we have caller ID? Why won't she tell me who calling? Oh, it's Iba. That's... Iba's another artificial intelligence who was one of the main characters in the first game. Who we basically, like, more or less haven't seen this game.
Quiet. Stop yelling.
I'll yell if I want to.
This is an emergency.
What is it?
Kizuna Chieda. She's gone missing.
That is less than good.
What?
No.
Nothing bad can happen to Kizuna because she needs to get married and wear those shoes. This is important to me. I will die for the sake of this romance.
Ryuki, you can provide invaluable
Oh my
assistance.
gosh!
It's very dramatic.
Will you look for Kizuna?
Well, yeah. Of course.
So I just want to be clear. We were given a period of 3 days during which to solve this entire serial killer case pretty much single-handedly. That was like almost a day and a half ago, I think. And you know, we spent... Was the Mame Day the first day? We spent like an entire day just looking for Mame. No, that had to be like day 2. Aren't we on like the last day of being able to figure this out now? And we're just like, yeah, I mean, yeah, there's like so many cops in the world, but like, yeah, we'll definitely do this. Now that isn't to say that me, the player, doesn't want to do it, because again, it's pretty much my priority at this moment. But like, we are gonna get demoted, right?
Understood. Good luck.
You didn't give me like any information. You have none leads? You're just like, hey, there's a problem. Will you solve it? And I'm like, probably. And she's like, bye.
Kizuna.
Missing?
It was her idea
Sentences.
to have a video night at the cafe.
So yeah, as I suspected, they all watched the sketchy, like, cursed ring videos, right? Like, that's why she went missing, presumably?
Maybe Kizuna saw the video and...
Nirvana. Collected. Genocide.
So we're gonna, like, put the unconscious mermaid in the back of our limo and drive somewhere where we might find a lead on Kizuna? Oh, it's not all a dream. I'm really concerned about everything. I don't feel good about where we're at in our investigation. Yeah, we're already on Friday? Oh, good. Okay. So it's a
Ryuki,
good
You look
sign.
more drained than a bathtub. Are you okay?
So, like, boss was really mad at us and threatened to demote us, and then she gave us 3 days to solve the case, 2 of which have been burned, accomplishing virtually nothing. But it's a good sign because our AI is sitting on her cleavage, which we know doesn't happen if she's mad at us. Which is reassuring because we did that whole mermaid somnium without her consent or presence.
Yeah.
I'm just, like, I'm genuinely curious. The answer could be either option, but I'm wondering which of the 2 of them instigated this. Do you think, like... I think I'm inclined to guess that, like, someday there was a meeting, and Tama was just like, hey, boss, I have a really good idea. And then this happened. But, like, boss is also boss, so she could have been like, Ryuki, remove your eye. This is important. Basically like that scene from Guardians of the Galaxy, where Rocket Raccoon is like, this is important! I need that guy's eye!
Were you able to get some sleep?
No, not really.
Yeah, same, Ryuki. I've been really struggling this week.
But it's fine. This is nothing.
Whose emote is that, Castle Hard? Because, like, I'm impressed that they had this emote. This is, like, a highly detailed Tama emote that you've been using for, like, weeks. I don't know how they got that set up so quickly.
If you say so.
Hey, Tama. I swear I'm just making eye contact with Tama. Why are you looking at me?
Because.
Wow, we really do look like crap. I mean, like, even compared to, like, our neutral state of being a person who literally never sleeps, I mean, we look like I feel.
There's something important to me. It's something I love. It's dear, and it's irreplaceable. And I need to protect it, no matter what. So I can't be saying I'm tired or I don't have the energy.
What are you talking about?
I have no idea.
You're stupid! The person who says you're stupid is stupid! The person who says you're stupid is stupid is stupid!
Ryuki, are you doing okay? Like, mentally?
You're the one who got him like this.
That's an interesting comment. That feels like that's more than just, like, the offhanded tease that you normally get during these. It also potentially suggests a relationship similar to how Date got recruited to Abyss the first time, when she, like, got him involved in, like, one of the most insane schemes I've ever heard of. And then, like, had him lose a bunch of his memory and, you know, like, his body or whatever.
Me? What did I do?
How you doing?
It's all right now.
There we
because
go.
I am here. Half for all. Full-time something.
Is it comfortable there? Is that a nice spot?
Not bad. Though you are sweating a little.
Because you're radiating heat.
How you doing?
Same old, same old. Why do you ask?
No, it's just...
Why can I still ask this? Is there... Oh. It's weird. My cursor did something weird. Is my... Hello? Is my controller okay? It seems okay. It's acting weird for a second there. Anything on Kizuna?
If I knew, I would have told you already. Needless to say, Kizuna's phone isn't any help. We asked her friends too, but none of them know where she is.
There's just so much crap in this room. It really is amazing to behold Boss's office. If you've never seen it before, it's just, I mean, what isn't here? What is not in this room? Look, we even, like, what are these masks? There's 2 different mysterious masks? Some, like, movie posters for the police? A ground clock that probably doesn't work? What are these even? Nonsense posters? They literally accomplish nothing? It's just, I mean, there's just a lot. How's Kizuna's family?
Well, it was Ryuki who first reported her missing.
That's a little interesting. He already hates the police, so, like, this won't go well.
It was late and Kizuna wasn't home yet, so he called the police. He thought she might have been kidnapped for ransom.
I mean, that's definitely a thing that could happen under the circumstances. That feels like a quick leap to go right to
But that
that.
doesn't seem to be the case. So far, it doesn't look like the culprit has tried to contact the family at all.
About the
Kizuna
video.
disappeared after watching the video, right?
So far, I don't know that we've confirmed that, but it does seem like...
I've heard the stories about people going missing after watching some video. It could mean that she's with the other people that disappeared.
Rumors say that the missing people are being rounded up in one location.
Maybe we should just, like, put some tracking devices on some randos and have them watch the video together.
And they're all getting murdered.
I think it's safe to say that the QR video has to do with our terror.
I mean, the direct connection is unclear, but we've been working on that assumption for quite some time.
After all, the QR video that linked there was found on Jin's body. That connects terror to the disappearances.
Seriously, she likes how Boss gets all her info from Iris. Yeah, I mean, that should tell you a thing or two about how capable this organization within the police force is.
Meaning, if we find where Kizuna and the others disappeared to, we might be able to find Terror as well.
We did it. We finished asking questions? Do we actually do
In
that?
any case, you have one goal. Find Kizuna, no matter what. Finding her should be a breakthrough in the HB case.
Right, but where do we even look?
We need to turn over every stone.
I'm gonna go ahead and assume that most of you in chat don't watch the reality competition show The Amazing Race. I think it was just last season on The Amazing Race. They had a truly amazing challenge. You know, it's a show where, like, contestants travel to various locations around the world and usually do, like, challenges where that like relate to local culture. And they went to, I think it was somewhere in or near Greece, and they went to this like amphitheater place, and like they literally just like filled the whole place with rocks, and on the underside of some of the rocks was like a coin, like one for each team. And so like literally they just had the teams for hours turn over every stone, literally. And it sounds boring because it would be really boring to do, but at the same time, just thinking about the fact that people actually did that is just unbelievable to me. Not only did that actually happen, but like in order for that to happen, like multiple people in production would have to think about that and be like, you know what? This is a good idea. And then advance that to the next stage of like, we need a very large number of extremely similar looking rocks. But then we also need some rocks that we can put a coin under. That's true. I mean, arguably, that's one chain of goals, Castle Arg. 1, find Kizuna. 2, question marks. 3, solve the HB case. I mean, if we find Kizuna, then, like, she will get the shoes, unless Lien steals something. There's a whole flowchart, but we're not responsible for all of it.
Ryuki, Tama, good luck.
Wow, man, I would hate working here. Like, Abyss is a terrible job.
Roger that.
Let's go.
She's given us no leads and no resources, and she's like, all right, oh my good lord. What? Look at this. I need someone to appreciate what we're looking at here. I think the first game, like, literally had something like 10 total locations, and, like, you could only go to, like, 8 of them max at any time. We got 15 here. I mean, so, like, here's the thing, right? Like, granted, we have no idea where to look or what we're doing. So, like, yeah, we kind of have to look everywhere. But, like, also, to counter-argue that, like, how would we get all this done in one day? Well, I think obviously the first place to go is Marble, because we can ask Mama to view the future because she's like a fortune teller now, and she will tell us exactly where to go, right? Like, this seems like an easy pick.
Jason!
I think I see the picture. This Kizuna girl is missing.
Well, better wink sync. What?
I know about you. All about you.
Huh? Did I just say something?
So is the notion that Mama's, like, possessed by an otherworldly spirit of some type? Or is that, like, just a goof that's not inherently, internally consistent? So, yeah, I mean, I have pretty much the one question, I
I'm
guess.
sorry, but I don't have any information for you.
Well, can you ask your balls?
Alright. It's probably gonna be an easy title for this one.
You sure, Ryuki?
Oh, sure thing.
Listen, friend, I can always ask my balls.
Let's get started. Oh, balls, overflowing with wisdom. Who is Ryuki's favorite person?
I don't think we're gonna get a straight answer.
Mama, of course.
Arguably not a straight answer.
I mean, Tama's ball.
See, it's even more confusing, I think. Hi, Neko, you are exactly on time for the stream. There you go. Good work. Congratulations. I'm glad that our current VIP could be here to appreciate the greatness of this.
Balls.
What?
Oh, that was a joke, honey.
And then she gets possessed by a
Was it
ghost.
supposed to be funny?
Mama, like, I can't stand here and deconstruct humor with you. You laugh at Komeji's jokes.
Okay, seriously this time. Oh, magnificent, mighty balls. Please find someone for me. Kizuna Chieda. Where is she?
She is beyond my vision.
Well, that's not great.
She is being hidden by some unknown power.
Is it the evil Quantum Leaper?
Oh, I'm so much more tired than usual. So, how was it? Did that help?
No.
No, not really.
Oh, I'm sorry I couldn't help.
No, you don't have to apologize.
Anyway, we need to find that girl. I'll use my connections to see if I can find any leads.
Thank you. If you find anything, let me know.
You got it.
I'm a little curious, actually, how this is gonna play out. This, like, section of the game. So, like, one way you could do this is that there's, like, some secret cap to the number of locations you can go to represent the fact that you, like, couldn't go everywhere in Japan all in one day or whatever. It could be that we have to go to every single location. It could be that, like, order matters, we end up having to revisit places or something. I don't know. So let's think about this. So we're looking for leads on Kizuna. We seem to usually run into Lien at... what's the name of the park? Is it not even one of the places we can go? I think not, right? Yeah, okay. So that rules out that. I feel like we should go to the high school. Because we will see either Mame or Iris there, probably. And Dave would know. We can also go to, like, Brahmin, where Gen works. Because he might have been there. I'm gonna start with the high school, though. Oh, yeah, I guess this is still technically a crime scene, huh? From the time we found half of that scientist attached to the blackboard? Asked all the students, but there's no trace
This is
of
where
her.
Chikara's right half was. This location is related to the HB case, so there might be some clues. That's what I was thinking anyway. But...
There's nothing here. Too bad. Let's go somewhere else.
Okay. So I guess we could just straight up go to Iris's house or Lemniscate to try and find her. But Brahmin should be a pretty safe shot to find Gen.
What?
It is I.
Kizuna's missing?
That's not a good sign that he doesn't even know that.
You didn't get a call?
No, nobody told me. Kizuna, why?
Explain the circumstances.
I understand. I'll help too. I'll look for Kizuna too.
What about your place?
I can't be worrying about that now.
Can we open your freezer? I feel like it's important. It's annoying to me that we can't do it.
Amame's best friend is missing.
I mean, like, at the very least, we should be able to x-ray the door, right? Like, that doesn't even cost us anything.
I need to find her no matter what it takes. I'm gonna get going.
Okay, bye.
There he goes. The restaurant is empty. Is it okay to just leave it like this?
I mean, if you wanted to log up, you probably should have made us leave and then log up.
I checked the register with X-ray. There's barely any cash in there. Electronic payment is the way to go nowadays.
Is that right?
Anyway, we should...
Get going. Yeah.
Will it let me? Oh, hang on. These alerts can happen at any time. Where should I fish? River, aquarium, Somalian waters, fishing pond. Aquarium's probably impish? Aquarium's probably impish or crazy. Somalian waters is probably like brave or crazy. Fishing pond, I'm gonna guess, is loving? Again, I don't actually know what I'm going for here. Aquarium's definitely an interesting one. Kat says, this section almost feels like a gathering of the fellowship style thing. Yeah, so far. I don't know if that'll happen at a majority of locations. But we've been going places where we'd be able to mobilize people. Sure, let's say aquarium and find out, okay, that is the crazy one. The only people who can fish there are the director and Sakane-e. I apologize, I don't understand. Okay, great. Will you let me X-ray the door, please? No, but like it's probably a plot point. Can I just X-ray it? I want it. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll go to Iris's house next. It's kind of a 50-50 as to whether she'll be at Lamnis Gate or her house, since she's not at the school. Don't want to go to Matsushita Diner, like, at all. Let's go to her house, I guess. I wonder if it possibly matters where we... what the heck? What the heck? What?
Please, tell me what's going on.
You know what, Ryuki? You and me both. It's not how I would have put it, but I immediately feel like I need information as to what's happening.
Do you know this woman?
She was collapsed in a nearby park. She seemed completely out of it. I wanted to call her an ambulance.
But I thought it might upset her. I didn't know her name, though.
She refused. She wouldn't even let me take her to a hospital. So I brought her here.
Winks.
Where did he go? Damn, not like this.
Looking for a man? So far, she's only been following the organization or something. Like... why are we at the park?
I need to find her.
She's looking for both a man and a woman?
What?
Where is the execution chamber?
Execution chamber?
What is she talking about? Wait, could she be... No, there's no way.
Hey, you get up!
Hold on a second. Can't you see she's sick?
Psych.
There's a throwback.
Oh man, we totally got her with our 90s joke, lol.
Ryuki, how old are you?
You okay?
There's no response. It's just the corpse.
Rude, but fair.
No, she's not. Her heart rate is normal.
It's the masked woman. She's sleeping with her head on Hitomi's lap despite being completely conscious right now. Hi, Hitomi. Where's Iris?
She hasn't come back since last night.
You know, of all the people in both of these games, I think I feel the worst for Hitomi. This woman has the patience of not a saint, but like an actual angel. Just like, Iris is the worst. Like, Hitomi does everything for Iris, and Iris just like constantly catapults herself into danger for no reason. And, like, Hitomi's, like, at this point just so desensitized to it. Like, she cares, but it's like, what am I gonna do? It's Iris. Like, she's just gonna melt her own brain or something.
She said she was going to look for a friend.
I'm guessing it was Kizuna?
Yes, probably. Is that why you're here?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I have no idea where she could be.
I see.
Why was she collapsed is a slightly weird way to ask that.
She said it was her chronic illness acting up.
A chronic illness?
She was born with a weak heart, and she mentioned something else. She said something about coming into contact with strong electricity, and that made her symptoms worse.
feel like there's important clues here I don't have enough information for.
I have no idea what she meant. She was mumbling to herself.
I have some theories, but I think they're mostly bad theories. What was she
I'm not
doing there?
sure. I just happened to be walking by.
Which is weird because you, like, never leave the house.
After coming here, she injected herself with some kind of medicine she had. It seemed to have helped a little. She asked if she could rest here a bit. That's the last thing she said before she fell asleep.
She slept with her mask on.
Yeah, like NASA adhesive. Don't you pay attention?
I tried taking it off, but it wouldn't budge.
I tried taking it off, but I felt the skin tearing under it, so I stopped.
It seems like it's glued on.
Ryuki, now's not the time to be heading on a cougar.
That's an interesting takeaway from that conversation. By which I mean, how could it be the wrong time?
Right. We need to find Kizuna. Wait, I didn't hit on her.
Let's get going.
I have to say, finding the masked woman here was, like, not on my bingo card. I thought we might find her at Aon again? I'm sure I'm not pronouncing that correctly. I guess we will go to Lemnis Gate? And maybe Alwyn Garden? I wonder what we would find at the Horodori Institute of Genetics right now. Maybe I'll bump that priority slightly higher on the list out of curiosity. Don't look now, chat, but I think it's just us and the receptionist.
Kizuna. I guess she wouldn't have come here.
Ooh, it's a hottie.
I don't understand this. I don't understand this at all. She's like really hot for Ryuki, and I just don't get it.
A hottie? Wow.
Like not like subtle, not like flirting, like full on. Oh no, I can say let's go to Atami together again. But I think if I do that, I get the same ending and I have to redo this entire day of investigation. We'll revisit this.
No, it's cool. You don't have to say it. You want to touch these two big girls I've been growing.
What do you think it is this time, chat? What do you think it is? It's not what you think it is. I hope she means her face, but she doesn't.
No, I wasn't thinking that.
Oh, fine. Just for a bit, okay? I'll take them out.
Look at that, she's growing oranges.
Tachibana oranges! I grew them in my backyard. Wanna feel?
No thanks, I'm okay.
Fine. Anything regarding Kizuna?
Excuse me. I'm looking for a girl named Kizuna Chieda.
Is she gonna be really sad?
Kizuna?
It's this girl.
Alright.
Have you seen
I
her?
forgot we just do this now.
No, I haven't.
So, like... The games are a little bit inconsistent about this, but ostensibly most of the things that make an Abyss agent special are meant to be secret. So, like, why are we casually, like, projecting holograms from our fake eye?
Darn.
Ah, darn.
Shame we didn't get anything useful here. Ryuki.
I know. Let's go somewhere else.
No, that's a terrible idea, because we still gotta sync with this lady.
Yellow spotted neck turtles, winning, winning. Cash on me, like I hit the lottery. I'm in a relationship with all my bitches, yeah.
No further questions, Your Honor. No, but if we ask her about Atami, we will literally have to replay everything that we have done up to this point. We've learned this. We have to come back to go to Atami later. I don't even know that it would be different. I mean, it shouldn't happen in one, right?
Atami again? How about somewhere else?
Like where?
How about Higashi Murayama?
I don't even know how to say that. I don't even know how to say that, and she just said it to me, and I don't know how to say that.
But that's so close, and there's nothing there.
I like that line read, though. Oh, okay. It's fine. It's fine, everyone. We didn't actually go to Atami, and nothing was ruined. Some of these just don't feel helpful, which is probably on purpose. But again, I don't know if the red herring places, like, punish you in some way. Honestly, like, not a lot of what's left feels, like, super obviously helpful. I mean, we could go looking for Mame at Sunfish Pocket. At the very least to make sure she's alive, because we kind of left her for dead yesterday. Like, I don't know what I expect to, like, oh, you know what? We'd probably run into her dad at ION. That sounds great. I'm sure that will be a lovely conversation without any passive aggression of any kind. At the very least, you might have some information, unlike literally everyone.
Jason!
Oh, Kizuna, where have you gone?
It always sucks when you can't find a child, whether they're your son Jason or Kizuna, a modern-day Japanese Cinderella. Let's immediately sync with this man.
Kizuna, please come back safe. I'll do anything for you to come home safely. I'll pay anything. Please, bring her back in one piece.
One Piece? That's the name of the treasure on the Grand Line. I will never stop making that joke, and no one will ever find it funny. Hey, you know what's a great thing to say to a father with legitimate concerns about the safety of his daughter? Please calm down.
How can I be?
Can I be calmed down? How can I be calmed down? How can I be calmed down? Nope, that one's not on me. Someone goofed something somewhere. I agree, Kat. Ryuki, he's a good person, he just also kind of sucks. I like him a lot as a character, because, I don't know, I think it's actually a common element to a lot of the characters in this game, that, like, unlike the first game, where everyone was kind of just, like, imminently unlikable, but, like, didn't necessarily have a lot of redeeming character traits, like, a lot of the people in this game are, like, legitimately complicated, at least to some minimal degree, where, like, they're dumb, or they're angry, or they're troubled, but, like, there's something redeeming about them. So, like, I like a complicated character like this, who, like, I would not want to be friends with this guy, but, like, he's a legitimate philanthropist who, like, cares about other people, and legitimately cares about his daughter, unlike every stereotype of, like, a rich distant parent who, like, doesn't give a crap about their kids. I appreciate this. Like, he's a good character, even though he sucks.
My dearest only daughter is missing. How could this happen? How?
Do you know where she is?
If I did, I would have told you already.
Fair.
Don't be dense.
Well, I just kind of am dense, though. About her disappearance. Do you know where she is?
The curfew at her house is 7 p.m. If she has permission, she's allowed to stay out till 9 p.m. That was the case yesterday. She told me she was going to eat dinner with a friend, and that she'd be back by 9.
Crap, I have to go to Matsushita Diner, don't I?
But by 10 p.m., she still hadn't returned. I was worried, so I called her again and again. I heard the line ringing, but no answer. After another hour or so, I had an awful feeling. I decided to call all of Kizuna's friends.
How did you know their contact info?
Kizuna's address book was on the family's shared cloud. Anyway, I called and asked where Kizuna was, but none of them knew. And the friend she was eating dinner with said the last time he saw her was 9. There has to be something going on. That's why I called the police. You're Ryuki, right? Of the Metro Police?
I don't like the way he asked that.
Yeah.
Then please. My daughter. Find my daughter no matter what.
We have it under control. Please calm down.
Everything about that sentence is wrong. We definitely don't have it under control. And there's no grounds for calming down.
I'll find her. I promise you.
Okay. Thank you.
So, it is very plausible that 6 years from now, our life is ruined because we failed to find Kizuna, and as a result, this man ruined our whole career. Wow, no, not even like a hint of debrief with Tama, and he just like vanished. He's a ghost man who ate the ghost fruit. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Stop. I mean, this is real low on the list of places I would go. But I pressed my luck. Let's see if Shoma knows anything. Of course, he's dealing with his dad being murdered like yesterday. Is he not even here? Great. Let's talk to his robot.
No one here.
Yeah.
Anyway, no point in staying here.
Let's get a move on.
No, we must smile at his robot and befriend it. Hello, robot. Nope. Okay. Goodbye forever. Ah, look, we've eliminated enough that it looks normal again. Alright, chest clearing for Sunfish Pocket, and I'm not inclined to say no. I don't know who I actually expect to find here right now. It'd be funny if it was like Shinpei. God!
Ota, have you heard?
You juked me so hard, chat. Look what has happened. This is not a prize. This is a punishment. How is he not concerned? Where's his trident? He doesn't even have his trident.
About Kizuna, right? I've been looking for her since last night.
I tried everywhere.
His blood.
I asked every single attractive mermaid in the joint about it, and then I ate omelet rice and gave up. I did everything I possibly could! Yeah, I feel like this is like an allegory for life, though, right? Like, look how many mermaids, and I can't talk to any of them. It's just a cruel place to be right now. As Larg says, that's how worried he is. He didn't even take the trident. But, like, they won't even know how much money to con him for if he doesn't have his trident. It's just disrespectful to the mermaids.
Darn. You mean your eyes are bloodshot?
Yes,
Wait, what did he
that's
actually
I meant.
say?
I couldn't find Kizuna anywhere.
Hold on. What did he actually say? All I could see is blood. Okay, yeah, that's a little weird. Oh, God. I never wanted to see inside this man's head again. But I'm gonna.
I hope Kizzy's okay. I need to get back to searching.
Any leads?
I talked to all the mermaids.
I mean, I don't know if it helps, but I understand the
I
instinct.
asked them if they knew where Kizzy went, but I didn't get any answers. None of them knew.
They even know where Mame went? Do we know where Mame went? Where is Mame? She already died, didn't she? How'd you hear about Kizuna? Is he gonna mention her dad?
It was a little past 11 last night. I got a call from Kizzy's dad.
Yeah.
He asked me if I knew where she was, because she wasn't home yet.
Why are you
I
here?
thought that Mame might know where Kizzy is. I tried calling and messaging her on Nile.
Dude,
couldn't
that
get
lady
a
is
hold of her.
dead. Everyone's dead.
So I came here. I thought I could find her here.
Doesn't look like she is, though.
Nope. Anyway, I'm gonna get out there and keep looking.
What about your food?
Ryuki, do you think that little of me?
You don't want me to answer that.
I'd put my friends above everything else.
even omelet
I
rice.
can't be wasting time sitting around eating omelet rice.
But you were just eating a second ago.
Anyway, gotta get going. Ryuki, good luck with your search.
Gotta go fast. Oh, he actually left. I didn't get to say the
There he
insulting thing to
goes.
him. I was saving it for last.
Who cares? Anyway, we should go too.
Yeah.
Did they update their menu? Didn't it say something ridiculous in the last game? No, let's go. Very rude. Alright, I don't know why I would go to the Kumakura office. I don't know why I would go to, like, most of these places at this point, frankly. I thought the only reason to go to the warehouse district was because we'd find the masked girl there? Maybe? So I don't know what I would find there. I'm going to go to the Horodori Institute of Genetics. A, because I don't know what I'd expect to find there, and B, because, like, every time we go there, something important happens. And maybe we'll finally get inside the locked room, or maybe we'll find Lien trying to break into it. And then we can ask him to break into Gen's freezer and find all the corpses, or the halves of the corpses. Oh, it's the scientists are actually here today.
Hello. Are you a researcher here? I'm Kuruto Ryuki from the Metropolitan Police Department.
Okay, so I have concerns. So, like, it'd be one thing... No, it wouldn't. There'd be no distinction. So, like, we walk into this room, and all of the scientists who work here are wearing, like, full respirators and, like, basically spacesuits, yeah? So, like, it can't be safe for us not to have a respirator on in this room, right? Like, there'd be no reason for them to wear all of that as a safety precaution if there weren't some concern, right? Like, this cannot be safe.
Right, you were here 4 days ago. I remember.
There's a surprising number of voices attributed to scientist in suit.
I wanted to ask you some questions.
Oh, hang on. At any time, we could get an alert from a mermaid. How do you like eating your jellyfish? You know, I'm starting to sense a theme with the mermaid. You know, I probably, I don't think I would. I feel like I wouldn't. I feel like I wouldn't eating my jellyfish. Pickled with peanuts, miso soup, or Chinese salad. None of these sounds like a particularly appealing preparation either, to be honest. I'm gonna guess that pickled might be considered brave. And that will nudge us closer to becoming whatever that brave branch would be. Nope, that was loving. It's nice and bony. Disagree. Wait, is there something we didn't do in the evaluation? Oh yeah, because we finished the Somnium last time. Duh. Let me find that real quick so the glowing stops and we get points. Say, cause and effect, an unlucky fate. It might also be worth noting. Is this gonna work now? Did we fix this so that this works normally? Oh.
Don't be so stiff. Come a little closer.
Well, first, I mean, I feel like I'm obliged to say...
It's all right now, because I am here! Half-might!
Ooh, you're all ready to smash, aren't you? Just let me know if I should start recording.
I think it's good for us to have this in our heads. Oh, I got some new costumes,
I'll dress up
apparently.
the way you like.
I mostly just wanted to point out that I bought mostly everything available.
I have a nice face, but this is embarrassing.
What is it? Oh, the shirt says, "I'm so cute." Okay.
Pants aren't bad either.
She can now dress as Ryuki, that's fun.
You gotta look good in prison garb.
There's also this one. I won't comment on this one, but it's an option.
Pants aren't bad either.
And then... What did we get? Oh, we got...
This is kinda erotic on me, no?
The lack of subtlety is powerful. There we go. She looks like us, but with glasses. Isn't that hilarious? Going to leave now. It will take several minutes to return to the gate. Wait, is there another thing in the evaluation that I didn't clear? What would that have been? I don't recall. Oh, quiz kick. I thought this was supposed to be a trophy. But I didn't get the trophy, right? But if I got this, I must have got the accomplishment, which I think is just getting, like, all 20 of the spaces on the quiz board blue or whatever your color is. Whatever. Now it'll stop glowing. And that's what counts. Okay, hi, scientists. Let me... I don't know what I think the scientist is thinking.
Momoka, it's okay. I'll clean up the keyboard.
Momoka.
You don't have to think about that. It's irrelevant.
I don't think I want to think about that. Do you know Kizuna Chieda?
Yes, I know her. She's the daughter of Ryuki Chieda, a big stakeholder in this facility.
I suppose there's a reasonable chance you'd know about that.
Her?
I told her about how she went missing.
Oh, that's awful.
Do you happen to know where she is?
I'm sorry, I don't know.
It'd be really funny if this completely unintroduced character was like the one person's like, yeah, she's actually like in the bathroom right now. She should be back like any minute.
I don't know her personally or anything.
I looked at some goop for a second. Just to be sure, I talked to the other researchers, and it's implied that none of them knew either. Yeah, let me just go ahead and ask the scientist about the hidden room in his laboratory.
Do you know of any hidden rooms in this building?
Hidden rooms? What do you mean?
Maybe a secret room that no one knows about.
It's a secret from everybody except you. You got me. I'll tell you exactly where it is.
That's quite the paradox. How could I tell you about a room no one knows about? And if it's a secret, I wouldn't be able to simply tell you, would I?
Just to be sure, I asked everyone else. Oh, okay. Here's X-ray mode to look around. I appreciate this. This feels like something that you would do, but that the game doesn't have mechanics for. There were no secret rooms or passageways that could lead to a hidden room. But maybe they were constructed with tungsten? What was the material that the secret door at Nai's office was hidden behind?
Ryuki, let's hold off on the hidden room.
But if Kizuna was in there...
True, we can't say for sure that she isn't there. But we're taking a lot of time looking for some hidden room that might not even exist.
I'm pretty sure time has no meaning. Possibly because reality is a simulation.
We should focus our attention somewhere else. At least for now.
Yeah, okay.
I'd like to ask for some information regarding Chikara.
I already told the other detectives, but we don't have any information that could help the investigation. Well, I doubt this is relevant, but rumors were going around about the director being a bit of a pervert.
Frankly, for a man just to be in this game, that kind of has to be true.
A pervert?
Didn't he seem that way to you? He was a very suspicious character.
We did learn about this man's deeply upsetting and sordid past with Tokiko, the leader of the Nizit Law's Japanese branch.
I agree, 100%.
You're still working after your boss was killed? What is this, America?
Schedule management is really tough, but outside of some dire circumstance, we can't stop our research.
Isn't Mr. Horodori getting killed a dire circumstance?
You met the man, no? I feel like you can answer that one yourself.
Well, no, not to our investors. They're the ones paying for all this research.
Okay, great. Wait, who's gonna be at the diner if Oda was at Sunfish? I'll just leave it. Let's go to Nai's Japan branch and talk to Momoru? There's so many Momas and Mamas and Mames and Momarus. Like, even if they were all like traditional Western names I was more familiar with, if they all started with like the same sound, I would object to it from a writing standpoint.
No one here.
Looks like it.
Ryuki, why did we come here?
Look, I don't know, man. I've run out of places that make sense to go.
Kizuna's disappearance is related to the video. That video was based on Bats 490, created by Nyes.
It's interesting that, like, Nyes, that's supposed to be this ideological society. Cult! It's a cult! Sorry about that. It seems to have, like, none members. It's just, like, one now dead woman in an office and her bodyguard. It's like the whole company.
So I thought we might find a hint here.
Oh, you don't... hello to you, too.
Look.
It's Tokiko's hologram.
But why did it suddenly appear?
It must play automatically when it detects a visitor.
It's weird to set it up that way.
Welcome. I apologize, but I am currently unavailable. In my absence, would you like to hear me speak about one of these 3 themes? Chakra, Mandela effect, birthday.
Buckle up. We got some explaining to do.
Please select one. Upon selection, I will elucidate the theme.
You know what? I feel obliged to start with birthday.
Happy birthday to me.
Oh dear.
Happy birthday
Picture
to me. Happy birthday, dear Tokiko.
I really don't like it here.
Happy birthday to me.
Hooray! Hooray for you!
Why did she start singing?
Oh, right. It's Tokiko's birthday today.
Oh, it is, because it's tomorrow now. Wait, doesn't that mean that at noon something bad is happening?
Still.
It was very good voice acting, and I just don't like it. Like, at all. Yeah, right, Kat? Like, why did you feel the need to program this? Chakras,
Chakra
sure.
is a concept from Hinduism and esoteric Buddhism.
Asking if we know the in-game time. Nah. I think the game only tells us the in-game time when certain scenes begin, and they're like plot critical scenes, not just individual ones during like investigation phases. But yes, tell me more about chakra so I can become the Hokage.
They are points in the body where energy flows in and out. But the energy we are most concerned with is information energy.
Ah, like your ninja info cards. Maybe she's finally gonna explain how black holes know so much.
In other words, data itself. Imagine the concept thusly.
Like an egg?
Our bodies, which are
Picture
mere
it.
images, input and output data in the form of chakra.
Okay.
There are 7 chakras along the center of the body. Counting from the bottom, the first is located at the base of the spine, or perineum. The second, the sacral chakra, is just below the belly button. The third is located on the solar plexus. The fourth in the center of the chest. 5, 6, and 7 are on the throat,
That's a
between
lot.
the brows, and on top of the head, respectively.
Oh, I see.
Imagine a hypothetical situation in which a body is bisected down the middle.
A hypothetical situation, you said.
What will happen
Picture
to
it.
the chakras? Chakras are points. By definition, a point cannot be reduced further.
Huh.
So the chakras will remain tethered between the left and right sides of the body.
Sorry, I skipped that in my excitement. By definition, a point cannot be reduced further. It cannot be severed from itself. So, she posit that by hypothetically severing a body in half vertically, you create some sort of energy connection between wherever the two halves of the body end up.
Like a string. A very strong string that cannot be cut, no matter how far apart the two sides drift.
It's a really interesting idea, but it's based on such, like, a arbitrary conclusion. Won't respond. Mandela
This will be a
effect.
lengthy explanation, if that is quite all right with you.
I'm worried, considering how freely she's been willing to pontificate in the past. But, yeah, alright.
Let me begin. I will ask a few questions.
Okay.
When President Kennedy was assassinated, was he in a four-seater car?
I wasn't born yet.
King Tut's golden mask, was it just a cobra perched on the forehead?
Also, didn't happen to be around for that.
Do you remember learning in school that the solar system is located on the edge of the galaxy?
Not specifically, no.
Did you learn that the heart is located on the left side of the chest?
That one I've heard before.
On passenger planes, are the engines completely tucked beneath the wings?
Where's Ditto? Ditto knows this one.
On Shakespeare's portrait, he wasn't wearing earrings, was he?
I frankly never gave it much thought.
Do you remember a certain human-cyborg relations robot character from a famous space opera being gold all over?
Oh, I love when Uchikoshi does that. I mean, I think in the original movies he's gold mostly where it counts, but not everywhere. Enough to make you think that?
These are all false. Untrue. Kennedy was in a six-seater. There is a vulture along with a cobra on the golden mask. Our solar system is not at the edge of the Milky Way, but nestled within it. Our hearts are nearer to the center of our chests.
I'll tell you, this heart one has always messed with me, because I feel like a lot of people think that, but I've been pretty sure that's wrong, but I don't know why so many people think it then.
Passenger plane engines are often installed in front of, not entirely underneath, the wings.
See, that feels like that one's splitting hairs. That feels like that's not a useful distinction.
Shakespeare has an earring. The golden robot's lower right leg is actually silver.
Isn't that only true after Empire Strikes Back? Doesn't he get like a replacement leg after that? It's because of the way blood pumps out, we feel it going out but not going in. That's weird. Ray Kessler, who's checking out Shakespeare's ears? Like, did anyone have strong feelings about that? Was there anyone who was like, yeah, Shakespeare, like, definitely didn't have earrings? Like, I'm like, I don't know. I don't look at it that close.
These inconsistencies in memory and misremembered facts are known as the Mandela effect.
I also, like, not to belabor the point, I don't think those are all particularly good examples of the Mandela effect. Like, some of those are just things that you, like, take for granted, not thinking super hard about stuff. Like, the jet engine, or, like, the Shakespeare portrait, like, those are just things that I, like, yes. I just think they're things that people don't think that hard about. So, like, maybe they would answer wrong if you asked a certain way. I don't think that's the Mandela effect. I think that is, like, a poor explanation of it.
South Africa's former president, Nelson Mandela, passed away in 2013. But many people claim to remember that he died in the 1980s. This was how the name Mandela effect came to be. But why do these inconsistencies occur? Or more intriguingly, are they really false memories? Is it possible memory is more correct than history?
I mean, if all reality is a simulation.
This world is only a simulation.
Well, there you go.
And that fact makes such a thing possible. This is what we, Nyes, believe. The Mandela effect is an example of the seams that appear when the world is updated. In other words, bugs.
Picture an egg.
The creator had to add these changes for some reason. But this caused inconsistencies between memories and actual history.
I imagine that the creator was being pressured by his investors to justify his salary, and so he updated the Berenstain Bears.
This is how we explain the discrepancy.
Oh, don't worry, Castle Arg. We're gonna hear about All Ice. I mean, I completely forgot that they shoehorned that into the first Somnium Files game. Like, didn't even make an effort to make that feel natural.
And lastly, where is the Statue of Liberty located? Liberty Island or Ellis Island? In this world, it is Ellis Island.
I see what they did there.
There is no Liberty Island in New York Bay.
It's Tokiko's hologram! Say nothing. Okay, bye! Don't you understand, Demolition? This game doesn't take place in our world. It's taking a firm stance on the Ellis Island thing because it wants to demonstrate that it's a simulation. It's also weirdly deliberate, the choice to say, in this world, that information is false.
Picture an egg.
Yeah, just keep thinking about an egg. Dude, I told you she was fine. Didn't I tell you she was fine? She's fine, everyone.
Allow me to tell you something important.
You are literally the creepiest person in fiction.
Though you may already know.
Can you tell me the null numbers so I can go return to the past?
Kizuna has been taken by...
Wow, I think that might be an even scarier expression than all of the scary expressions she's given us before.
Terror.
We're also fine. Nobody worry about any of this. I mean, the best part of this is if there's literally anyone in this world who could understand this text, it would definitely be Tokiko.
Ryuki, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
We look completely fine.
I just got a little dizzy. Anyway, we need to find Kizuna.
Tokiko's so scary. I'm not going to like any of these places. Let's go to the warehouse district. Hey, Leanne is here for no reason. I wanted to talk to him.
Leanne, do you know that Kizuna's gone missing?
Of course I do.
Gorilla gestures.
I was with her right before she vanished.
Oh, hang on. I gotta talk to my virtual pet real quick. All the water in the pond. Pull out. Poison. Drink. Water. You know, I have to say, considering this game's, like, weird emphasis on how much Mame likes trivia, I kind of would have expected her Tamagotchi equivalent to, like, ask you straightforward trivia questions or something. This wasn't it. This wasn't what I expected. All the water in the pond. I mean, I think you gotta pull out, right? That's definitely not how I would phrase it, but, like... that's how you find all the sweet sunken treasure. You pull all the water out. It's brave to pull out. Okay. Alright, you had, let's see what he's thinking.
Kizzy! Kizzy!
That tracks.
Where did you go? If only I had walked her back home.
Rookie mistake, bro. Anything regarding
I went
Kizuna?
everywhere I could think of. I've been looking everywhere. I can't sleep, but...
Oh, he cares so much. Well, I think we kind of know why he's here, because he looked everywhere.
I came here with Kizzy once. So I thought, maybe. I left the store with Kizzy just past 9. I wanted to take her home, but she told me she'd just take a taxi. And a couple hours later, around 11, I got a call from Kizzy's dad, Mr. Chieda. Kizuna isn't back yet. Is she with you? When I heard that, my stomach dropped. My mind went blank. My head was spinning. I told him we split up earlier that night and hung up. That's when I started looking for her. I also asked 2 people to help me look. One is my good friend Date.
This narrative is so funny to me for, like, no reason. I love that, like, Lien is, like, a legitimately decent guy, but for some reason he insists that he's really close friends with Date, who's just terrible. But, like, also, just, like, we never heard of Lien before this game, and, like, we still don't think we've seen him in the same place at the same time. So it's just really funny that, like, every time he mentions Date, he's like, my extremely close bestest friend Date.
The other is a former coworker.
Squeak, squeak.
Squeaks.
I told them the situation. Kizzy is missing. Please, help me find her.
Picture an egg.
Someone set off chat. Someone needs to reboot chat. It's just noises. We've blown the transaxle. We're just grinding metal.
Yeah, we watched some trending videos on ViewQ.
Gosh.
So, how come you haven't been abducted?
There was this one video related to the HB case.
Oh, darn.
Is it true, Cat? This might have... I mean, it's certainly in his file from the first game, if true. Doesn't sound familiar.
Jason!
I don't know if he has... Oh no, we're gonna have to read this whole file now. We definitely at some point got his name Fuda Amanoma. I don't see anything here that suggests that his alias has the name Quartz associated with it. Perhaps I'm just forgetting it. But, like, just real quick. Male, age 37, birthday February 1st, obviously works for Abyss, likes multiples of 16, shares whatever Tokiro is, probably some Japanese cuisine, I don't know. Amore? Like the concept of love? Like when the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie? Dislikes bugs, cats, conservatives, cyclopes. Weird but fair considering his past. Hobbies, playing with machines. Yeah. Collecting doujins. Alright. Don't specifically know that one. Playing pretend magical girl. Skills building models. Imitating vuvuzelas. Overview. He's an Abyss engineer and mechanic. His main job is operating the sync machine. Committed a crime in the past, leading to his dismissal, but boss pulled some strings to get his job back. Mostly because no one else can do it.
I told them we shouldn't watch it, but girls in high school have minds of their own, you know? Damn it. Where did you go, Kizzy? Anyway, I'm not giving up. I'm gonna find her, even if it costs me my life. You guys don't give up either.
Is he aware of Tama? I feel like that's not the first time he's referred to us as more than one person.
Hints here. Yeah, you're right.
I guess we'll go to the shrine last, because that's where we usually do our best thinking. That or the backseat of our limo. Don't read into that. And Tokiko's fine.
The police are still investigating.
Komeji's body was found 2 days ago.
Man, we're so
It
demoted.
hasn't been that long.
Alright, detective, what's your face? Actually, first, let me just, real quick, I'm just gonna sync with this guy.
My name is Kagami. Should I slow it down a little? My name is Kagami.
I did not know that this guy spoke whale. Anything regarding Kizuna? There's some part of me that thinks that he's gonna think we're referring to him.
Kizuna?
It's this girl.
Just so weird.
I haven't seen her.
I see.
Any new intel?
Isn't there anything? Anything that connects to the culprit?
Hey, what's your name?
You're really annoying, Ryuki.
Me? Moi?
Don't you think people are getting bored of this?
Yo, my name is Kagami. Nice to meet ya.
Meow?
Kagami, 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 Kagami.
Hey, he could sing, whatever this guy's name is.
Kagami, Kagami, Kagami.
I already know his name. I don't think I need to ask again. Pretty sure I know his name, so I probably don't need to ask. His name. What was it again?
Hey, social distancing! It's Kagami!
Why is social distancing? Inspector's checking something. This is one of those great things, like, I know that it's not gonna be this, but, like, I love the notion that, like, one of the things I could just ask this fellow detective is, like, Terror's identity, question mark. And I love it if I just came to this crime scene and I'm like, do you know Terror's identity? And he's like, yeah, it's Dahlia Smith, or whatever. And then we're just like, oh. Okay.
How would we know?
Ah, darn it.
But I'm sure that Nai's ideology has to do with the HB case. I'm a veteran detective. My instincts are usually right about stuff like this.
Any new intel?
So many questions. Why was Komeji killed?
Because we synced with him.
What is Terra thinking?
I'm going to keep killing people that Ryuki syncs with.
Yeah, I heard. The daughter of Riichi Chieda has been kidnapped.
We don't know if it's a kidnapping.
Either way, I can't help you with that.
Rude.
I don't know her, and I don't know her whereabouts.
Rude.
Sorry. You should try somewhere else.
I could talk to this other random police officer. Do you know about Kizuna? You know this girl?
Have you seen this girl?
Nah, I haven't.
What about this hand sign? Does this mean anything to you? No? Okay.
Sorry, I can't be more help.
No leads.
Ryuki, you can't let it get to you.
You can't tell me what to do. You're not my mom. You're just my eyeball who sits on my boss's chest.
Kizuna is out there somewhere, and she needs our help.
Yeah, you're right. We have to find her.
Let's ask Momo. Maybe Iris is here for some reason. Nah, Iris is also definitely missing, right? That's weird. So this tiger rug that's like definitely been here the whole time and I've not paid a close attention to. One of its eyes is glowing and the other one isn't. And so for a second I was like, was it a victim of the new Cyclops serial killer? But the eye appears to be in there. It's just not colored in.
You know Kizuna?
I'd love it if in response to that, he held out his hand and projected a hologram of her. With, like, no explanation. You mean this girl?
Of course I do. She's the best friend of my future wife.
I thought Mame was her best friend. I guess Mame's close enough with Gen that they're sort of doing best friend things.
Future wife?
Does he mean Iris? That's pretty delusional.
Anyway, this is a huge deal. We should get the group together and look for her.
Thank you.
Yeah, I got this.
Get the whole band back together. I'm gonna go, I guess. MoMA, thank you. Alright, who's even here at the diner? Is this where Iris is for no adequately explained reason? Or is she indeed also dead? Dead. Very dead. V-dead.
Ryuki, why did you come here?
You gave me a big long list, lady. I don't know what to tell
You didn't come here to see Ota, did you?
No.
He's out looking for Kizuna, just like us. He wouldn't be here.
Yeah, but Kizuna was a regular here. So I thought maybe...
Either way, we can't be wasting time here.
Right.
Okay. Guess we'll go to Ikume's shrine. Oh, it's Date and Mizuki here.
Mr. Date?
Ryuki.
Hey, why are you looking at each other like that? Wait, are you two...
Well,
Don't get the wrong idea. Ryuki and I just have a very...
And then they kiss.
Intimate relationship.
So it is like that!
Yeah, you're right. He does have Iva back. He's not wearing the eye patch. I guess that makes sense. She sort of rejoined with him to mobilize Date to help find her or whatever.
No, I don't mean sexually. I mean physically.
That's like the same thing.
Well, not exactly the same.
Why are we not correcting this? I don't have explanations, only questions. You have an AI ball in your left eye! It's kind of rude to just mention that.
So Iba's back in action.
Yeah, she just came back.
Oh, I miss you, Date.
Ooh, incoming electric shock. In 3, 2, 1.
I need you, Date. You should have heard her.
Oh my god, she actually did it.
Ow, watch it!
Get wrecked, Date.
Looks like you guys are the same as ever.
I'm happy Iva's back too.
I'm happy someone's electrocuting Date too. Hey, do you casually know who Terror
Where's
is?
this coming from? I can't say anything yet.
Wait, you know who Terror is?
I'll tell you once I can confirm it. But there's something you need to do first.
Why can we not ask him what that is? Look, against my better judgment, I'm gonna just go ahead and see what Date's thinking.
You need to find Kizuna. You can worry about Terror later. You're looking for the girl, right? Same here. We've been searching since last night, but...
I don't think she's around here.
Yeah.
Why are you
You're
here?
here to steal the offering money, aren't you?
Yep. Just gotta get some fishing line and gum. And... of course I'm not.
Ultimate 50-50, I'd say. What does Mr. Date think of me? We should ask this child in front of him like he's not here. That's very normal.
Mizuki, Can I have a moment?
Huh?
Oh, are we gonna stand over there, like 5 feet in the other direction? Like we did in their apartment the other night?
Well, I was wondering if you knew what Mr. Date thinks of me.
What he thinks of you?
Yeah. Has he said anything about me?
Is he taking anyone to the sock hop, or...?
Well, he did say you're reliable and a valuable part of the team.
I see.
Is now the best time to be asking me this?
I don't know. I don't have good judgment. I work for Abyss.
Shouldn't you be more focused on...
I know. Sorry.
Stand by it. What? Castle Arc says there's some great dialogue examining objects here. Okay, we can spend a minute on that. After playing through the first game, I found that the majority of, like, random object searching didn't really yield important results, so I toned it down for brevity's sake, since I have a tendency to talk a lot just playing this game.
Mr. Date, I've always wondered about the Tori. Why is the kanji "a bird is there"?
Well, that's because, back in ancient times, when Amaterasu hid in the Ame no Iwayato cave, in order to get her out, they used birds perched in a tree.
Hey, don't fall asleep!
He was very upset about that. Tree.
Mizuki, which one of these trees did you knock over when you were training?
I don't remember.
Money! It's the Chozuya.
It's tough visiting this time of year.
Why?
Because you need to clean your belly button with the holy water, right?
Belly button?
Wait, you don't know?
Something about my chakras?
The belly button is said to be one of the most sacred areas in Shintoism. So before you pray to the gods, you need to clean your belly button. Why are you laughing?
Oh no.
No reason.
Very rude. It's the Chozuya. Use it to wash out your belly button. Nah, just kidding. Use it to cleanse your hands before worshipping at the shrine.
Oh my gosh.
It's a very rude thing to lie about. It's a stone monument. I can't read it.
Praying mantis!
What is that?
It's the martial arts form. Mantis!
Mizuki, you're very energetic today.
Oh, sorry.
Got my lucky pipe.
Now's not the time to play around.
Neko, strictly speaking, Date isn't missing yet, because we're still in the longest flashback in the history of fiction. Hey, Angel, welcome to the stream. How's it going? We've gone to almost we've gone to basically every location in the game. I think there's a handful that we've been to that we weren't allowed to go to today, but we're almost ready to determine that we have no idea what we're doing and get demoted.
Mr. Date, why do some of the statues have open mouths and some have closed mouths?
That's a good question. The open-mouthed ones say, ah, and the closed-mouthed ones say,
I said wake up!
That's a good shot. These are pretty good.
Mr. Rope.
Mrs. Rope.
Sometimes you two argue about the weirdest things.
Hey, Date, what do you call that rope?
Haven't I told you this before? It's the Shiminawa rope, written in kanji like poor linked rope. It's said that in ancient China, a linked rope that had water poured on it was used as a ward.
Sorry to hear you're having a bad time, Angel.
Ugh, you.
Or certainly in my company. I'm having a rough go of it. I think that's everything. Mostly everything. Oh, wait. Okay, that's probably everything. Mizuki. Kizu.
I know she went missing. I got a call late last night from Kizzy's dad. He said she wasn't home and asked if I knew where she was. So I've been looking for her.
Oh, hang on. What haunted spot would you like to go to? Graveyard, ruins, old battlefield, mountains. Something by the winter iris. I thought that was by the big rock. I didn't see another hotspot there. It really doesn't matter what I pick because everything is new from here. Graveyard. Graveyard is loving? I thought that might be brave. I still haven't digivolved. Oh,
It's
flower.
a winter iris. In the language of flowers, it means good news and hope.
It means like 80 different things if you let Iris talk for long enough.
How do you know that?
Long story.
So bad. Why are you with Mr. Date, huh? Leave my boyfriend alone.
Good question. Are you stalking me?
Stay away from the summer.
Hell no, brat. I was looking for Kizuna and ran into you.
No point staying here any longer.
Yeah. Let's split up and keep searching.
Ryuki, when you find Kizuna, let me know.
Understood.
Good. Let's go.
Now, Ryuki, we should...
On it.
Eh? Nani? I assume we're gonna go back to, like, headquarters? Afterward, we continued our search for Kizuna, but we couldn't find her. Not even a clue. Game over. Good end, for some reason.
Ryuki, what are you thinking about?
About Kizuna, of course.
Liar. You're thinking about something else.
I can't stop thinking about Tokiko, because she's a ghost. She's a very scary ghost.
It's almost like you can read my mind.
No, that function was deleted about a month ago.
Brain joke!
Something about protecting the privacy of sinkers. So, as of now, I can't read your mind. I don't know what you're thinking. I don't know what's causing you pain. The one thing I do know is that you're taking on way too much, Ryuki.
Seriously, just, you got me. It's turtle shell bondage. I still don't know what it is, and I'm definitely not looking it up. I would get put on some kind of list.
There's no way you can handle all this by yourself. And you know it, don't you?
I should probably sleep at some point, like, ever, probably.
You put up a front. You pretend like you can handle it, and it doesn't bother you. You end up overexerting yourself. Why do you keep bottling it up inside? This isn't something you should take on by yourself. None of this is your fault. You did nothing wrong.
Good luck convincing me of that, lady.
It's the world that's wrong.
There it is.
What?
You're too kind, Tama.
You want me to choke you?
I guess that would make things easier.
Which things?
Hey, Ryuki. What are you hiding?
It's just a banana, I swear.
If I told you, you would probably hate me.
That's not true. I already hate you.
What do you hate about me?
You're thick-headed, you're not honest with your feelings, you're an awful liar, you can't handle my sex jokes.
I like that she admits she's doing it on purpose.
And you're human. But it's okay. Even though I hate you, no matter what, I will always.
Always.
Ryuki,
Ring, ring, ring.
It's a call. Why, if it isn't your dearest Date?
My dear sweet Date.
Mr. Date.
I'm connecting him.
Hey, Ryuki. Where are you now?
I'm in the car.
Getting turned up in the back of my family's limo.
Metro Expressway 2. A little past the Shirogane pay station.
Perfect. That's close.
Close?
You're close to the Tsujima mansion near Azabu.
I beg your pardon?
Tsujima? The former politician guy?
Yeah, I got a tip. They said a suspicious man in an iron mask is at the Tsujima residence.
That's bad news!
An iron mask? Terror.
Or young Leonardo DiCaprio.
It's gonna take me a while to get there. So Ryuki, can you get there first?
Yes, understood.
Don't do anything stupid.
Yeah, isn't Date, like, never supposed to speak to him again for various reasons?
Hold your position until I get there.
How, like, I need you to consider how messed up it is, right? So, like, at the end of the first game, like, spoilers, you can watch them all on YouTube if you want, but, like, mute me for a minute if you need to. But, like, at the end of the first game, you find out that, like, Date was on the business end of a body swap, and so his face had been what it appears to be in this game for, like, that entire game up till the very end, where he is restored to his original body. And, like, the whole time you're investigating the case, you keep running into Sosajima because he's suspicious and involved for various reasons. And he keeps, like, talking about how much he hates looking at your face and how he never wants you to come back and all that. And so, like, at the end of the game, his son takes your body back because it's originally his body, and then you dispatch him because he's a serial killer. And you, like, even go and, like, talk to Sosajima with your own face, and he's just like, never talk to me again. I hate you. And so, like, this game purports that Date just got so used to looking like this that he wears, like, a Mission Impossible style mask to look like Sosajima's son at all times. So, like, from So's perspective, like, you essentially stole his son's body, went around, like, provoking his emotions and trying to piss him off while trying to get him in trouble for crimes, then killed his son, and now wears his face as a grim mockery of everything that he once was. Date is deeply messed up, and he absolutely should not be allowed anywhere near Sosajima. Even though So is, like, also complete garbage. Like, that's really existential nightmare stuff. Like, it is horrible.
Tama, the Sajima residence, right away.
I'm on it.
I know it's coming. No car transition? Oh, good. Iris is here and unconscious.
Look, Ryuki.
That's cool and normal.
No way. Iris? Iris, are you okay?
Let's contrast. So, we're definitely in spoiler territory right now, for sure. So, like, again, maybe go visit YouTube if you're here and you don't want spoilers for the first game. But so, eventually you find out that Iris is Sosajima's, like, illegitimate daughter. And so, like, contrast this reaction to Ryuki Chieda, who's like, oh my god, I'm so distraught about my daughter. I've tried everything, and I will continue to do everything, and I will give my entire fortune just to make sure she's okay. And then, like, So's just standing here, like, smoking a cigarette, like, yeah, she fell down or something? I don't know, man. Women be crazy. I don't know. Like...
Her breathing and pulse are normal. She has a bruise on her head, but otherwise she's okay.
A bruise on her head?
Nothing life-threatening.
Sosajima. You!
Ah, another guest.
This guy sucks. I didn't think we'd see this guy again. But this game is not skimped on bringing back characters from the first game.
No, I suppose that's not right. I can't call someone who barged onto my property a guest.
I feel like that's just definitely the wrong takeaway from whatever's happening right now.
Who are you?
I'm Kuruto Ryuki, Abyss Special Agent.
Abyss? That tracks. None of you seem to have any manners.
That may be true, but also definitely not my main concern. Hey, wait, is there like a merman in this pond?
Me? Cucumber.
You know what? Not disappointed. Did I hear something? Forget it. This is more important. Okay, just had to check. What'd you do to Iris?
I didn't lay a finger on her.
It's very convincing.
She slipped and fell.
What did I just say? What did I just say?
I'm guessing she hit her head on that stone.
Why is she here?
I haven't any idea. Perhaps she came to steal my koi.
Don't play coy with me. I think you know more than you're letting on.
It's a nishikigoi. They can fetch a fortune.
Just like mermaids with their gift of legs and feet?
Terror?
The culprit of the HB case. The man with the iron mask.
I've never heard of him.
Ryuki, I x-ray scanned the whole area, but there's no one.
Well,
you should let her rest. You can leave her here. I'll have my maids take care of her.
Absolutely not. I'm not gonna leave her here.
Suit yourself. And
Do it. I don't care.
Sorry. Skip that. Expect to be charged with breaking and entering. I mean, he doesn't have as much influence as he used to have. I shouted over my shoulder as I carried Iris off the property. Is it a crime to kidnap someone who's trespassing on someone else's property? That felt like a pretty pointless interlude. Iris is having like a normal emotion. It's actually like... It actually throws me off to see that happen.
What's wrong, Iris?
I died, right?
Huh?
Is this car a hearse?
It's not...
No.
It's so long, though.
Not all long cars are hearses.
It's like how a square is a rectangle.
Then where am I?
You're in a limousine.
You're in the back of my family's limousine. Is that better? Just gonna say 3 words. Just, you know, call and response. Turtle shell bondage. Just putting it out there.
Lima what?
You should know what a limousine is, right?
Limousine.
Like the capital of Peru?
No. It's not like that. It's a longer word. It's clearly a longer word.
Not a limousine.
Wow, this is super cool! I've never been in a limousine before.
And now she's full of energy.
This is more like Iris. This makes sense and is upsetting in its own way.
It might have been better if she stayed asleep.
Accurate. Definitely true. Not close. Did you happen to see Terror? Do you know who Terror is?
Terror?
Terror?
HB case?
Okay, it says, we have successfully rebooted Iris.
Yes. The man wearing an iron mask.
What? He was Terror?
So you saw him?
Yeah. When I went into the garden, he was talking to Mr. Sejima.
Oh, dear sweet God.
It seemed like a pretty serious conversation. I didn't want to interrupt.
No, I'm pretty sure we did, Sarah, because, like, she doesn't have normal emotions anymore. So she's operating properly.
I hid behind some bushes and waited for the opportune moment.
To slip and fall and hit your head and knock yourself unconscious. Nailed the timing.
Is that when you called Mr. Date?
Yeah. I thought that if they saw me, I'd be in big trouble. I wanted him to come help me.
Man, she has, like, no survival instinct at all. Iris is like... Iris aspires to be a damsel in distress, right? Like, that's her life goal. Like, Kizuno wants to meet Prince Charming and wear glass slippers. Iris just wants Mario to fight Bowser endlessly at a series of castles.
I already contacted Date and told him about what happened. I also told him we have Iris with us.
Got it.
How's it
The
going?
back of my head hurts a little, but I'm okay. See? I'm bouncing right back.
This gesture. You know, this gesture. Like this. I'm bouncing.
Bouncy bouncy! Olympic class metal ruler bendy springy bouncy!
Hey, Ryuki, can you put her in a Romero special?
Maybe later.
Tometry. No, I thought we were gonna get some tometry about that. Why were you
I
there?
told you I met Mr. Sejima a few times before, right? Well, he told me, when you need help, just let me know. So I went to him to see if he could help me search for Kizzy. He might not be a politician anymore, but he should still have power and influence, right?
For some reason, when she said that, my immediate autofill for that sentence was, but he smokes like a fish. Which is funny because it is neither he smokes like a chimney or drinks like a fish. He smokes like a fish.
He's a big player in the deep throat of the political world.
Demolition asks, why is he smoking? Has he smoked before? No, they added that for this game. I don't know why. That was never... I mean, like, he smoked in the previous game in that, like, you track him down by, like, scanning his cigarette butt. But, like, you never see him smoke. They, like, made a new smoking animation for it. Also, I, like, didn't pay attention to this dialogue and, like... Are we still doing phrasing?
I think she means deep state.
I thought he could use some of that power to help us. Mr. Sejima could get a bunch of different organizations to help find Kizzy.
Like Nizet laws.
That's what I thought anyway.
Also, it's clearly, like, evening now, so, like, whatever was happening at Tokiko's birthday party, like, happened hours ago.
Did you happen to overhear what they were talking about?
Hmm?
What Sosajima and Terror were talking about? Did you catch any of it? Well?
I can't remember.
That's what happens when you hit your head on a big rock.
I remember contacting Mr. Date, but nothing after that. I don't even know how I hit my head.
I checked her brainwaves. I don't think she's lying.
That's a weird sentence.
She might have a concussion. That would cause short-term memory loss.
No. Not when we're so close.
But it's not really like she lost her memory. She just can't remember.
You mean...
Sync with her. Wink sync with her. Oh, we haven't done this in a while.
So, who are you, really?
I am Terror. You've heard of me, haven't you?
You're the worst serial killer I've ever heard of. But you have heard of me.
Ah, the primary suspect of the half-body case.
Okay, now hold on. I object to this reasoning. Because the person wearing the mask with the modulator, who calls themselves Terror, is the killer. The suspect is who you think is behind the mask. You're doing the weird Phoenix Wright thing in reverse.
Playing these games with your victims before killing them. How lowly. Is that what you're doing here? Going to toy with me before slicing me in half?
Wow, so does not give a fig, huh? Oh, dang.
I just wanted to talk.
Hmm?
You see, I have a favor I need to ask you. You should be getting some guests soon. And I want you to tell them the execution chamber is...
That part seemed really important. You're getting so much more information out of an alleged 6 seconds of this than we have from any other Wing Sync by so much. I don't like seeing them try to render her definitely not wearing any pants at all.
Eavesdropping?
And every facial expression this man has is unpleasant. I'm assuming she slipped and fell. Yeah, but like the fact that he doesn't care about what happens to her at all just says so much about this guy, this man. Hey, Mr. Generic Name, welcome to the stream. How's it going?
So that's how Iris hit her head.
That's actually a great point, Kazlarg. Like, not only was that vastly more informative than every Wink Sync we've done so far, it's more informative than probably the majority of all syncs between both games. Normally you come out of a sync with like a vague idea of like, huh, I guess like maybe Komeiji was blackmailing someone somehow with something. Maybe. Like, that time you got, like, so much more direct evidence.
And why she doesn't remember what they were talking about. What is it?
Execution chamber. That's what Terror said, right?
It's also what Tuxedo Mask said.
Yeah.
Maybe Kizuna is there. No, I'm sure of it. She must be there.
Even if she is, what can we do?
Watch her die, of course!
We won't get any more info from Wink Sync.
We should confront Sosajima himself.
He has left his mansion in a car. He's heading north on the Tohoku motorway, and fast. I don't know where he's going, but it's gonna be a hassle to catch up to him.
Then we have no choice. Only one option left.
Meaning?
You know what I mean.
Sync with Iris?
We need to go deeper into Iris's mind, using a regular sync.
Oh, good. Oh, good. This will be good. Yeah, it's like... It's super... We definitely missed the window on whatever was happening with Knives and Laws, which isn't great. And, like, we're definitely demoted. We're in, like, a super bad spot.
What was Terror doing at Sajima's place?
I don't know, man.
So far, we have no idea. But if we find out what they were talking about, of course, that being said, our priority is to find Kizuna.
So we need to find out where this execution chamber is, yeah?
Yeah, they keep saying that finding Kizuna is the priority. And while I definitely think it's important and that we should dedicate police resources to it, is it really more important than finding and stopping the serial killer who is presumed, like, connected with any harm that might come to her anyway?
That's right.
Ryuki, we're ready to go. I'm sure you already know this, but the time limit inside Somnium is...
You know, it doesn't feel like it's necessary to have a character say this every single time, but now we've done it so much that, like, one of these times I hope Pewter says, like, 5 minutes and 15 seconds just to mess with us. It's 4 minutes. We're like, 4 minutes! He's like, guy, you're so good. It's 6 minutes, idiot.
6 minutes. I know.
All right, let's get started. Let the sinking begin.
I feel like you need to make the gesture of opening a box if you say that. I would also like it if Pewter was like, you know, we get annoyed about it one of these times and he's like, listen, you know, HR has been breathing down my neck after all of the things that have ever happened because of Abyss. This is a bad place to work.
No, not there. Come out from there.
What are you trying to make me do?
I'm just saying come out from there. So come out.
And I'm asking you why. What's the point?
It pumps me up. I need you to do it, so do it.
Okay, jeez. I'll do it.
Found ya. Oh, this is an invasive species that destroys the ecosystem.
Hey, remember how we were putting off that trip to the hospital? We may have made a mistake. Also, when the light shimmers past that back wall, it shows the ASET logo. That's fun.
There's a whole hidden world down here you don't see until you've drained the pond.
See, you gotta pull out all the water.
Ryuki.
There must be other dangerous organisms in this pond.
Ryuki, seriously!
Good evening, good morning, and hello!
Is it a good or bad sign that this isn't currently Shovel Forge?
This will be a brand new series. I'm starting a new game today. The game I'll be playing is Kusamon Go!
Oh god. Oh dear god.
Kusei... What?
She's talking about that geolocation game for your phone that's been out a few years now.
Lead with what next week, Demolition?
You look for monsters and items and special locations.
This is an interesting cross-section of characters immediately available. Mama and Kagame.
You play the game by walking, basically.
He's wearing a stupid hat. It's very dumb.
I won't let you pass.
It's so.
That's the leader of the mansion. We're gonna defeat him in battle.
That's so Sejima.
If you want to uncover the secret of this mansion, you will need to defeat the 2 assassins, and then me.
Seems normal. God, look at his stupid face. Oh man, that's good. I'm glad they let him do that.
That's pretty out of character.
Is it though?
We need to defeat the leader and uncover the secret of the mansion. But in order to battle, we need to gather 3 Kusamon. We gotta catch 3 by walking around.
I really can't imagine how I expect this to go.
Is this some kind of joke?
To recreate Iris's memory, we're gonna have to go with the flow here. I guess we start by gathering 3 Kusamon.
But before that, Somnium scan, activate.
Mental lock 1, the front door. Mental lock 2, another door. Mental lock 3, more doors. Mental lock 4, oh my god, doors. Not 5 this time. Make Iris remember what she heard. Iris eavesdropped on a conversation between So and the suspected culprit, but she lost her memory. Retrace Iris's steps and make her remember.
Okay, first we need to go to different Kusamon points. By going to the Kusamon points, we should be able to find some Kusamon. That's what the wiki said, at least. Let's go to the first Kusamon point.
If the wiki says it, I guess it's true.
Alright, let's get those Kusamon and charge the mansion!
Okay, let's inspect that first Kusamon point.
Okay then.
Ah, we've been given a whole key. That's a little concerning. Strategy guide. By gathering 3 Kusamon hidden around, you can create your own party in battle. Speaking of digital pets, how deep do you like your ocean? 1,000 meters, 5 meters, 6,000 meters, 400 million meters. I feel like that's gonna be the crazy answer. Is that gonna help us evolve our mermaid? I feel like I want to answer the opposite. 5 meters. That's how deep I like the ocean. 5 meters. Even an amateur can go diving-y. Oh my god, it evolved into So-y? Is that supposed to be So Sejima? but he was never alive inside of the giant vase. What's in the... I don't think I want to mess with the bushes yet. I definitely want Kagami.
What is this?
Yay! We're at our first Kusamon point.
This is it.
So how do you get the Kusamon?
Digging?
What, are they buried in there?
Let's pamper this Kusamon so we can catch it.
Pamper?
Butter them up and treat them nice, I guess.
It's an honor to speak to you.
This is that forensics guy.
Yeah, the inspector.
Join us, Kanisa. I love, of all the options, it's that one. I mean, I can't not say it, right? Like, I know it's obviously not right. It's definitely not correct to say join us, Kanisa. There's no way that's correct. It's very clear that the intention is that I just call him Kagami and he will be our friend. But...
It's Kagami!
I got him somehow anyway.
Join the team.
I don't know why that worked.
Everyone has a hard time memorizing Kagami's name. He's the forensics guy.
Iris knows his name?
I wouldn't say everyone.
Wait, the only way that he can even be in her Somnium is that she knows who he is and knows his name. Do we know that to be true? She definitely went to a couple of crime scenes, so she definitely could have run into him. But I guess if we were in control as Date, then, like, she would have heard him introduce himself like 12 times.
Oh, so his name is Kagami.
Oh my god, Boss from the real world is responding to that. That's Boss on, like, the loudspeaker. She doesn't know.
There's another one. Oh, they joined us.
We got the first Kusamon. Let's go for a second one.
Looks like that strategy worked.
I guess it did. We just need 2 more.
Why was that the correct answer?
This seems pretty easy. Let's do it.
This one doesn't branch? That's curious. Strategy guide. The stronger blank Kusamon might be hidden in unexpected places. That's a lot of things to interact with. What are these? Okay, so like the bushes are all a bunch of points. Those are the green diamonds in the grass? I feel like there's some strategy to, like, what team you want, but I don't know what anything is.
I'm Moma Kumakura, the chairman of the Kumakuras.
I mean, he seems like a pretty good ally to have, right?
He looks tough.
Well, he is a tough guy in real life.
Yeah, he's the Don.
A Don Kusamon.
It's gotta be water, right? It has to be just shouting water. Because he'll do one of the A-sets. Wet, sweat, A-set, you bet.
Wet, sweat, A-set!
It horrifies me that I now know the whole one.
Fears.
Upset, regret, A-set!
Shadows.
Threat, silhouette, A-set! You're alright. Yeah, I'll join your squad.
So what type is he? Kanisa was a C.
Moma, join the team.
Moma's a super rare.
That
So C is
was easy.
common and not like...
But is the
okay.
real Momo like this?
Yeah, he's actually pretty helpful for a Yakuza.
I don't think that's the same thing that she was asking about.
Moma fights with different tools. I wonder what kinds he has.
But wait, if it's Iris's Somnium, can he have a gun? Because, like, she's supposed to believe that he doesn't use real guns, right? Although I'm not sure whether she actually believes that. It's sometimes unclear exactly how delusional Iris is.
Well, Yakuza like to use.
Yeah, that.
stronger. Rare Kusamon might be hidden in unexpected places. I mean, sure. So we have a different function. We have... This is a completely new function for this Somnium. We can press R2 to look at our list of Kusamon. I mean, Iris has seen him holding a gun, but he claimed it was like a toy gun. Has she seen him actually fire the gun? I genuinely don't remember. It is listed as Kaniza. But it's weird because, like, she knows his name. What a ridiculous Somnium this is. Okay, back to the map. So we are in the corner. So, like, that's as weird as that gets. Should probably go all the way to that. Oh, maybe... Can we go past these, like, weird points? I guess this one's closer, right? Can I interact with wall? Break it.
We need more Kusamon power.
Yeah, but...
What about Dinosaur power?
Why don't you gather 3 first?
Okay.
Okay. Hey, it's Pewter.
Do you require my intellect? Man, who says that?
Oh, this game is just in Iris's head.
I feel like we should appeal to his intellect, right? I mean, he does like playing dress-up, though. I don't know what would actually flatter him more, to be honest. I feel like both of these should work, and maybe that's how the common ones work, and maybe the rarer ones require you to actually be right. Alright, chat wants to see dress up.
Ah, then I guess you don't really need me. Oh no, you hurt his feelings.
Come on, you knew that wouldn't work.
But his clothes are just so... I always thought his outfit was so over the top, you know?
Hello, Pewter here. You do realize I am watching all of this, right?
Alright, that was worth 5 seconds. That's good. Wow, this is the quality Somnium so far. Yeah.
I understand. I'm sure I'll be of use.
Wow.
Is that uncommon?
Confident.
Well, he did make me and the sync machine, so he's pretty smart.
Pewter, join the team.
Nah, he's regular rare, that tracks. That follows the Japanese rarity scheme.
Smart.
He can fight like only smart people can.
Like me.
All right. Got all 3.
Yes! Now we can battle.
Where do we go for that?
Iris wanted to fight the mansion leader, so maybe we should go to the entrance?
All right. Let's charge the mansion.
I want to at least try to break the wall and see if it's possible to get
Ryuki,
to the other side
you have
that way.
5 minutes remaining.
That's probably a bad sign.
Oh! The power of the 3 Kusamon are combining!
All right. We can keep going.
I wonder if there are more Kusamon ahead.
It's worth
I'm not
looking
sure
around.
that we're limited to 3. I think you just need 3 to advance. Is possible there's like a trophy for catching them all?
Mr. Date, if he's with us, we won't have to worry about it.
I feel like I have a guess as to how we will motivate him to join our team. I have some classic material. I have some classic material.
Hey, I found this crusty old magazine near the pond earlier.
I don't believe it. That magazine has the power to shine light on this dark world.
What are you gonna do with that, Mr. Date?
The landscape past the forest, the secret flower garden, the divinities of this world. Let's see them together.
so profound. I want to see Mr. Date. I want to see!
Date joined the team.
Super rare Date.
Date solved many difficult cases. He's a highly skilled and reliable detective.
Really?
I mean, his methods aside, he did solve the case.
I would like to point out that she used the word case singular.
Yes, technically he did.
I think I'm missing something here.
If they have so little respect for him, which they should, why did they hire him? Ah, I need to replace someone. This is a tough call. I mean, technically, we should probably get rid of Kaniza because he's a common, but how would you not use Kaniza, right? Like, what do you think, chap? I feel like this is a very difficult... Like, we need Date. He's very reliable or something, but... I mean, Momo seems pretty strong. We still have the... like, we could go to the back corner. Who do you think is in the back corner? Who else would be rare at Date's level for Iris? Could it be her mom? Oh, no, it's probably Mizuki, right? Yeah, I feel like I want to go check the back corner, even though it's like a complete waste of time. Alright, let's work off of this assumption. That perhaps there's some sort of prize for having the rarest team possible. So, like, Moma is a super rare. So we should keep him. We'll probably have to get rid of Kaniza. But we'll do that as late as possible. Strategy guide number 1. Blank, blank. Number 2. Do nothing, blank, blank. Oh God, is that Oda? I don't want Oda. What is this one?
Is this?
No way.
Uncle Father?
It's the hidden boss.
Hidden boss?
If we beat them, we might be able to make them a member of the team. It looks strong, though.
So this Kusamon we need to fight to get to join us.
Okay. What should we do?
No, I'm wishing I got rid of my common now. I'm gonna fight him.
Let's fight them.
Got it.
What does this look like?
Oh, looks good.
Now bring it on!
Bakugan? F. Beat F to pay respects!
Choose a Kusamon to fight!
Do I lead with my strongest? Strong lead? I don't know if we get multiple chances, so I should probably send out Date.
Go! Date! Choose a skill that might be most effective.
I see. This is another feature.
It's not just about leveling up and punching them.
Oh man. Oh no. Wild Shot's probably not it. Fissure? I'm torn between aim and shoot and treasure. So, like, obviously F is Falco, which is Uncle Father, which is Date. Yeah, I feel like treasure might summon some classic material, and since they're both technically Date, like, that could work, right? Like, that's my assumption. But I also don't know if Iris would somehow, like, imagine Falco to be to, like, a higher standard. Yeah, let's try. No. He shot me. Date's treasure. Got him.
This is a crazy one.
Ugh, I don't care if it's crazy. Did the attack work or not?
It must have worked.
Did we do it?
We did it.
F.
They really didn't tell you?
Oh, hang on. Oh, she asked who's
In
F.
any case, they're part of the team now.
Yeah. I'm sure they'll be of good use.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I do have to take all of the rares probably, so another time, Kaniza. So it's possible to find Oda and someone else. Do we think that there's someone rarer? I think it's Saito. I would guess not, probably. So who is this? This is Aiba? Turned exactly when I didn't want it to. Okay.
I'm a super high-tech cutie AI, Aiba.
She's Mr. Date's AI ball.
She's what I am to you, Ryuki.
I feel like more than one of these maybe could work. I want to say that she's the best fluorescent shrimp, but I don't think she'll like that, right? Didn't she get mad when Date said that? Everything about the Somnium so far has been very good. Including the music, as pointed out by Angel. I feel like the correct one is probably Superhuman Genius. But, like, I feel like she would have interesting responses to these. But I've wasted a great deal of time already, and I don't know how long it takes to get to the end of this.
I am an AI, not superhuman. I said superhuman-like. That implies that your abilities are greater than human. So I'm right.
I see. But I still object to the framing of your request. So I cannot accept it.
Fucking AIs, man.
You're an AI?
Okay, strategy guide. Number 1, blank made the egg hatch. Number 2, doing nothing made the egg hatch. Question mark?
I'm the super...
The Weevil's also a reference to the first game, right? I don't remember it. But I'm pretty sure that's right. Yeah, I mean, Fight for Justice is probably better than Shrimp or Weevil. Oh, fine. We'll say Shrimp, but she won't like it, probably.
Are you trying to start a fight? I'm way cuter than a shrimp.
Sorry, but I'm cuter. And sexier.
Why, you... I will have you know, I am beloved by all mankind.
Is this like a trick? Is that you can't actually recruit her because, like, she and Tama are like too similar to get along or something?
Hey, AIs. Stop fighting.
Walking around made the egg hatch. Doing nothing made the egg hatch. Was it time? Speaking of time, what would you do if you see someone crying? Make them laugh. That's an ideal answer, but I don't think it's realistic. Hey, I'm like immediately going to reset this eyeball because it's so Sejima and I hate it. Okay, goodbye. Hey, what do you think of shrimp? Okay, so like here's the status, right? We've done everything on the love branch, so we don't want love. We have one... No, we did both of the brave ones, which are Date and Momo. For some reason, I thought we only did one. So, from Oda's branch, we found Mama. And so he's impish. So we need impish and crazy. We each need one... We need one from each of those. Why can I not remember which one of these was crazy? It should be obvious. I think red was loving. Hard to eat is impish? Why is he in a bag? He's in a jar. Because at the end of the last game, he ended up in a jar. It wasn't a good time for him. Yeah, it kind of took me a minute. It's not... There's not a whole lot of visual cues for them to go off of, because with the low number of pixels, you can't get his stink face. Hard to eat. Okay, impish. We'll try to go impish. Can't he just be smoking? No, because that's only from this game, I guess. I don't. Okay. No, that's not what I want. Please don't open the file. Please don't. Cancel out one more screen, and then press X, and then fight for justice.
Please define it.
What a pain.
I'm not very good at being...
Wow, you are awful. Okay. I'll give you a Weevil.
Yay! It's the abnormally long-necked Tracholismus tenuissimus.
I feel like I should have known that, and yet...
Aiba joined the team! Aiba is capable of making high-speed calculations that confuse enemies. That's so cool!
Guess she really does like bugs.
What even is this thing?
A beetle with a long neck.
You know what it is? I'm surprised the Aiba and Iris's head reacted to that.
It was popular on ViewCube for a little bit. The Tracholismus tenuissimus dance challenge. Good thing I watched it.
What the hell kind of dance is that?
Another mystery.
We'll probably find out. Alright, please get rid of Momo.
4 minutes remaining.
I've spent 2 minutes of my 6 collecting Pokemon. This feels in character for me. Let's fight the boss. I think I have the most powerful team possible.
Alright, we got 3 Kusamon. Let's go to the mansion to battle.
Stupid ninja wearing an Ash Ketchum off-brand hat.
Defeat the first assassin.
Okay, 1 down. Yeah, Momo was a super rare. I think F, Date, and Aiba are all super rare.
Is this really how he acted?
Well, this is Iris's Somnium.
He's so smug. Hate his dumb face.
Our first battle begins!
Alright.
Second battle.
Let's do this.
Right.
Strategy guide. Some Kusamon are blank. In order blank. Blank. Oh, he's over here now. I'll beat you.
So, should we fight this?
Do I need to strategize? Let's hope no.
Start the battle!
Let's go!
I'm getting a bit nervous.
Open the battlefield! The red assassin appeared!
Red assassin.
Choose a Kusamon to fight!
Let's use... I...
Go! Aiba!
Hack mode. Somnium scan activate.
It might be working! Or maybe not!
Okay, apparently that works.
Is it effective or not?
Who is F? F is the same F from the first game, which is to say Falco. Which is to say Uncle Fa.
It's not effective.
Which is it?
I don't know what this joke is, but it's weird.
It's somewhat effective!
It's somewhat effective. Oh, this is very good.
Exactly.
Defeated the red assassin!
Do we need it somewhat effective? Do we need that one too?
It's the blue assassin!
Oh, the blue assassin's here now. Scan.
This is a crazy one! Defeated the blue assassin! The green assassin! Beat it and we win!
Green assassin. I guess I'll tackle him. They all die in one hit? Well, we went to a bunch of trouble to get all the super rares, so maybe. Oh no, I took 1 point of damage! I'll tackle him again.
Defeated the green assassin!
It's somewhat effective!
We did it!
That was easy.
Yay! First victory!
What do we need to do next?
The best part of these mansion battles is coming up! The Fusuma door opening ceremony! Let's go!
Oh, how profoundly stupid is this going to
I
be?
guess we're opening one of those sliding doors.
Let's open it.
I presume we should open the one he was standing in front of. Hi. Where's your hat?
Who
Oh.
are you, really?
I am Terror. You've heard of me, haven't you?
Ah, the primary suspect of the half-body case.
Allow myself to introduce myself.
Playing these games with your victims before killing them. How lowly. Is that what you're doing here? Going to toy with me before slicing me in half?
Kind of a bold take from Sosajima to say something like that, considering his son and all.
I just wanted to talk. You were a lover back then, didn't you? And she became pregnant
I believe you mean Gregnant.
with your child.
That was
Well,
a
isn't that
continuation
interesting?
of Iris's wink sync.
Not much of it, though. Tara was talking about So's love child.
What happened next?
If we continue the fight, Iris might recover more of her memory.
So, you've defeated the first assassin.
Oh? Who's next?
The second assassin! I mean, we already know this, right? Oh, okay.
Huh?
Who would have expected this? It's the mansion leader!
I am as confused as everyone.
What happened to the second assassin?
I mean, strictly speaking, we did kill like 3 assassins in that one battle. Does that count? I was confused about this.
defeat him, it's over. Let's do it.
That's anticlimactic.
Can we defeat the final boss?
Some Kusamon are born from eggs. In order blank. Blank. I don't know how to, like, get eggs? There's a lot of talk of eggs.
Let's get this over with.
Let's get this done. Do I need to strategize? I'm just gonna use Date. It will annoy him that we're using his son's face, maybe.
It's the battle with the leader of the mansion. I'm getting nervous.
It's just beating up an old man. What could be nerve-wracking about that?
You don't have enough lives for this.
This guy definitely isn't like this in real life. I almost feel sorry for him.
I bet the voice actor's having a lot of fun.
Alright, here I go! Open the battlefield! It's the mansion leader! In the flesh!
Versus Mansion Leader.
Choose a Kusamon to fight!
Date.
Go! Date!
Well, we defeated him by aiming and shooting in one of those timelines, didn't we?
It might be working! Or maybe not!
She's kind of like the announcer from... Oh, dang. That's a lot of damage. She's kind of like the announcer from Pokemon Battle Revolution. He's just like programmed to be equally excited about everything. I mean, I have no idea what happens if you lose one of these battles. You just lose time. I'm inclined to think that Treasure wouldn't work. I'm not opposed to trying it, but I feel like Wild Shot is more likely to work on him. Aim and Shoot was okay, but we probably need to do better. Wild Shot.
It might be working! Or maybe not!
Bribe? That was less effective than having several people shoot me. Does Wild Shot do enough to take him out from here? I think it's close. I'm not sure if it does. I'm really concerned about risking it on Treasure. We should kind of see, though, right? Treasure's too slow? What metric are you analyzing, Sarah? Alright, Chess seems to want to really do this. In that case, I feel like Wild Shot has a better chance of beating him than Treasure. Aim and Shoot, like, almost definitely doesn't do enough. Wild Shot, I think, barely does. I feel like he's, like, immune to Treasure.
Defeated the mansion leader!
Okay, we got him. And then we'll use F for any remaining battle.
We did it! Boy, he was strong! We got to see his true power!
He was definitely stronger than every opponent we've faced so far.
He did definitely come across as a final boss.
The real Sosajima was a real boss.
Now let's go do the Fusuma door opening ceremony!
Will this help us get more of Iris's memory back?
It should. Let's open the sliding door.
Is Fusuma just the name for that Japanese style of sliding door in this type of Japanese traditional building? Hey, Critwitch, welcome to the stream. How's
You
it
have
going?
3 minutes left. Get it together, Ryuki.
You're just in time for this Fusuma door opening ceremony.
She said that if she was allowed to keep the baby, she wouldn't cause any trouble.
The baby was taken in by a facility called Iowa.
What is your game, Tara? This is so weird to me.
So she sent the child away. She probably realized she couldn't raise it alone.
No. She couldn't raise it. Because...
We saw more of the memory.
But there's still missing pieces.
Okay, we defeated the mansion leader.
For Twitch, I assume you're reacting to the voice modulator. It's intense, huh?
But we still have some time, so maybe we can look for another mansion.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
This isn't a memory. This is reality.
It's not reality. We're in a dream machine, idiot.
I wouldn't call anything happening in a dream world reality, but Terror is here right now.
The gesture of reaching out to touch his face for $5.
Let's go! Look at him, standing there all smug like, this isn't over yet. So he is the true mansion leader. This is so exciting.
Beat the real leader and open the fourth door.
Him, we should be able to see more of the memory.
He looks tough.
You can tell because he's doing a weird hand gesture in front of his face, which Ryuki thinks makes him look cool.
Bring it on! I'll crush him.
Tama, are you starting to enjoy this?
I haven't even used, like, I'm just about to take off my weighted training clothes and use Mr. F. Yeah, you heard me. In order to hatch the egg, entry ends here. Yeah, I don't know how to get egg. I'm not even sure I know what an egg looks like. We got time. I'll listen to you strategize.
This is most likely the last battle. Let's think this through.
Sure, but what can we do?
This isn't
Yeah, there's no
good.
need to apologize for being late, which I should have said earlier. I got caught up in the drama. But I'm just glad to have you here, Kurtwitch. I hope you're doing
We
okay.
need to get stronger Kusamon and charge him head on.
Picture an egg.
Strength is power.
If we have any weak Kusamon, let's switch them out.
And it's power that makes the laws. True mansion leader. Fight him.
Let's go! This will be the last battle of the day, guys.
Tama,
Picture an egg.
you okay?
I'm gonna pound him until he can't get it up anymore.
I'll just let that one slide.
Don't you mean until
Giraffe.
he can't get up anymore?
Open the battlefield!
I said what I said.
Switch inside. It's
Squeak,
not on the
squeak.
wiki.
True mansion leader. Fighting Polygon team.
Choose a Kusamon to fight.
F.
Go! F!
Null.
This is a crazy
Oh my
one.
god. Okay. Guys, I think a balance patch might be due for good old Mr. F.
We beat it! Huh?
We did it!
Wait, it's not over yet.
Huh?
Is it Master Hand? Oh, it's Sephiroth. Is he very tall? It's a little...
Second form. Very final bossy.
This guy's got some moves.
Tama, don't let your guard down.
Daddy does not approve!
True Mansion Leader's second form. The one-winged angel. Sephiroth. I mean, I guess I'll use my one attack. Will it one-shot him? Unclear. Void where prohibited.
Yay, we did it!
Alright, it seems like this was worth my investment of time, was to acquire Mr. F. I love when you hit someone so hard in an anime that they go flying through a wall.
Hell yeah!
I won!
Ugh, he was strong. But I won!
I wonder how difficult that is with Kaniza.
All your cheers and donations
Hey, don't you wander through that door, ghost.
On the door, there might be some good loot.
Over there must be...
The rest of the memory.
Let's go.
It's not opening!
I want to hit this developer over the head with a pickle.
I want to hit him over the head with cheesy naan.
Ryuki, less than 2 minutes left. Be careful.
No, he turned? That wasn't clear to
I'm
me. I
going
missed
to
that
open
somehow.
it.
Okay.
Because she died.
Died?
That's right.
So, what do you want me to do?
That was the worst. So sucks.
You want me to burn some incense in front of her grave?
No.
Then why are you here? What is it you're trying to do?
It is already done. You see, I have a favor I need to ask you. You should be getting some guests soon. And I want you to tell them the execution chamber is in the abyss of 9 X's.
What are you talking about?
You don't need to know. Goodbye.
There was such sassy posing. You don't need to know. Ugh.
The abyss of 9 X's.
Let's think about it later. We need to get out of here. Fast!
Got it!
So clearly, somehow, it's possible to get and hatch an egg in there. I also found none eyeballs during that. That was probably the best Somnium of both games so far, which is promising, because I liked the last one a lot, and this one was better. And the last one might have been my favorite before that. She was the universe! So spooky!
Huh? Where's Iris?
Pewter took her to the medical office.
Did he detach her from the brain machine before we finished sinking?
She hit her head, right? She has a concussion. I thought it'd be best to monitor her for a bit.
Shouldn't you have done that before the sync?
I mean, look. We're not gonna start making good decisions here at Abyss just because you have ideas, Ryuki.
Weren't you the one who said, we need to sink into Iris right away?
Huh. I guess I did.
If I may interrupt. Shouldn't we be talking about what happened in that Somnium?
I know they're on different platforms, but this perspective makes it look like Tom is tiny.
There were some interesting pieces of information. So's mistress had a child. And the kid was sent to Iowan.
That's one thing, but what I want to focus on is...
Mr. F.
Right. If Kizuna really is being held there, we need to find out where it is right away.
I mean, is it the cathedral?
But how can we tell with that little information? I haven't got a clue what it means.
Still, it's a lead. I had an idea. Abyss of 9 X's. That place is... Oh, hold on. What kind of Tsukumi do you like? I don't think I've had this question before. And, in a surprise twist to no one, I don't know what that means. Doesn't Ryuki know the answer? I think he does. I think it's prompting me to choose the answer as the Freyr. I mean, like, it has a different prompt than him just mapping to the next scene or whatever. Does anyone know? Oh, it's a comedy duo act. I don't know. I don't... What would be so we need impish and crazy, right? Yeah, we need impish and crazy. So my guess is that crazy would be to say it doesn't exist. Impish might be metaphorical, because it's so abstract, it's like a weird choice. So since we already have an impish, I will try metaphorical. Okay. This is Tamagotchi. Is that postmodern? We've destroyed the fourth wall. Who do I... Not the president's office. The cathedral. Moonbase. Am I gonna get in trouble if I choose a funny answer? Because I know what Moonbase is a reference to, and I want to see what they say.
At the moon base.
Moon base?
Yeah, on the moon, in a crater.
I knew it.
Called Rhizome 9.
Understood. I'll get the rocket ships ready right away.
This is funny to me and Castle Arg and probably no one else.
Hold up. Are you people serious?
Worth it. Okay, the cathedral. 9 X's. 9X. Nice. Abyss. Underground. Which could mean...
Damn it. You've got to be kidding me. Tama, call Mr. Date right away.
What for?
Just do it.
So this is gonna be the end of the flashback? Question mark?
Oh, Ryuki, what's up?
I know where Kizuna is. At least, I'm pretty sure.
Where?
The Nyes building. The cathedral in the basement.
All we have to do is physically move several giant statues.
I'm glad the door to the staircase was open.
Why does Lien have... It's not even a keyblade. He has like a key to the country of Japan. There's like the key to the city, which is like a comically large key. And then there's that, which is like, that opens up a portal underneath Japan.
Well, even if it wasn't, I would have just picked it open myself.
Is this his secret? He's the master of unlocking because he has a keyblade? And he can just use magic to open every lock?
I wonder why it wasn't locked.
You think it's a trap?
Always pays to be careful, don't you think?
What are you three doing here?
When you called me earlier, these three were with me.
Well, of course, he, Gen, and Lien are all such close friends that they've seen each other's buttholes. And for some reason, the state lets him have Mizuki around.
We got together to share information.
And he told us Kizzy was here.
But we didn't know about the underground cathedral.
But you did tell us the coordinates of this staircase.
So that's how we all ended up here.
We met in front of the staircase, and then headed down the spiral stairs. I'm amazed that Uchikoshi showed the restraint of not having the screen fade to black and have several sets of footsteps play simultaneously. It's his favorite. So am I talking to them, or is the plot just gonna happen? Cross the bridge, then descend to the ladder.
Anyway, Mizuki is right. We should be extra cautious. You can leave this to me and Mr. Date. We're the police.
Huh? You can't be serious.
You've seen me use this lead pipe, fool.
You want us to stay put here?
Hell no, man. Kizzy is in here somewhere, right? I have to save her. What's up, Date?
You've been staring at Ryuki.
Are you thinking about your intimate relationship again?
And stop thinking about Ryuki.
Our physical relationship. And no, it's nothing. Let's get going.
He's like, I was paying attention to the first part of this game, and I know something bad's about to happen to me. Yeah, we should be approaching the end of the flashback, because we know that something bad happened here, and then Date went missing.
Empty.
And that's like what the whole flashback is essentially about.
There's no one here.
Ryuki, a biological signal has been detected. I'm not sure if it's Kizuna.
Let's go take a look. She must be here somewhere.
It would be a little weird if she was the only one here, wouldn't it? Sand. It's coarse, rough, and gets everywhere. Zoom night vision!
Over there!
Oh, that's definitely her. Oh, there's like several bombs. There's also like 6 pairs of locks on each of those hand restraints. Ah, there we go.
Bring it on. I'll take you all myself.
Let's go.
So, this is how people appeared in Chakara's sink, right?
Date, enemy at 4 o'clock. Next at 8 o'clock.
God, stop nagging me. Starting to think I'd be better off alone.
I am not enjoying being paired with you either.
Do it.
Just hold on, Kizzy.
Why are none of them using guns on
I'm
him?
gonna save you.
Stupid. Very Japanese. They let this man walk around a high school. The fact that, like, only one guy fought us. We're also the only one who got our butt handed to us.
Mr. Date, thank you.
You should probably sleep more than once a month, Ryuki.
Just give me a porno mag.
Hmm?
A porno mag? You don't have one on you?
No, why would I?
Why did you come to this
Do
confrontation?
your thing. Beam some sexy stuff directly into my left eye. What was that for?
For making me want to kill you.
Oh yeah? You want to say that again?
Hey, yeah! Don't just stand there, you perverted Kappa.
Hey, I'm not a Kappa.
But you don't deny the pervert part?
Obviously not.
Watch out.
Rocks! Rocks fall, everybody dies. Luckily, Gen is indestructible. I presume. You're just making him mad.
Are you okay?
Don't worry. My muscles are as hard as rock. If anything, that was a good warm-up.
But...
These guys are for real the Putty Patrol.
We don't
Hit him in the
have any
Z!
time to talk. First, we need to dispose of those guys.
Yeah, I got it.
It's weird that they were, like, not actually guarding Kizuna, but, like, they were lurking somewhere nearby so they could jump out and attack in, like, a everybody was kung fu fighting scenario. I enjoy that this is actually a cutscene and it's not, like, a series of annoying QuickTime events.
Leon!
Well, I'm expecting one to... There it is. Oh, come on.
Thanks, man.
Those ones where the camera is moving are very annoying.
Be careful.
Throw it! Quick!
You can't be serious.
What does it mean, hold? I moved over to the cursor and it, like, immediately failed me. The instructions in the QuickTime events in this game are so bad.
Ryuki!
Ryuki!
Ryuki! Ryuki!
Time paradox? Like, I've rarely seen a game with such profoundly unhelpful instructions for QuickTime events. and I play almost exclusively QuickTime event games on this channel.
Thanks, man.
Be careful.
I like that he didn't actually help Leanne. He was just sort of like, oh no, Leanne. So, like, I literally don't, like, even know what I supposedly did wrong. It's like I didn't even, like, press a button or, like, I just tried to move to where it was indicating the cursor belongs. What, like, why? I don't, what does hold mean? The game has never taught me what that means. Like, I just don't know what that means. Just tell me and I'll do it, I promise.
Ryuki! Ryuki, hey!
Ryuki!
Hold equals wait? Can I... If I hold right trigger, I can skip. Maybe hold a button, but it's not showing a button, right? Maybe, like, maybe
Thanks,
press the
man.
stick? But, like, that's definitely not how I would describe that in a single word in, like, an unprecedented QuickTime action. Yeah, like, I tried pressing it in and moving, and that doesn't... Like, I don't... Like, if I mess up a QuickTime event, like, shame on me. Like, that's whatever. But, like, I just... Like, this game has this weird tendency to, like, put, like, secret rules in the game and not tell you what they are, and then fail you and be like, you dingus, how did you get it wrong? And I just, like, don't... But if hold means to do nothing... Then why is the instruction, throw it quick? That's clearly not it either. So, like, what is it?
Ryuki! Thanks, man.
Throw it, quick!
I have a thought. I think I might have to hold R2 while moving the stick, even though that's never been a thing before. But, like, there shouldn't be this much trial and error to a QuickTime event that's supposed to be, like, an instantaneous response. It cannot be,
man.
line up the reticle and keep it there. I tried that 3 times in a row, and the second that I moved into the reticle, I failed. Like, there's no chance that that's it. It is literally the first thing I tried to do. Okay, my random thought is correct. You have to already be holding R2 specifically while moving the cursor onto the reticle, even though the game doesn't show you the R2 button and it's never established that control. That is a terrible QuickTime input. That is terrible. Like, you can try and give me a hard time all you want, but, like, that doesn't make any sense. Oh my god. I thought I had to mash the buttons because they were glowing, but I had to press them and then press something else immediately afterwards. Like, not even just, like, trying to save face. I literally think these are some of the worst QuickTime prompts I've ever seen. And I've played a lot of QuickTime event-focused games. Man. And I still think that these are some of the worst I've ever seen. That's really weird that that worked differently than the first time that time. Yeah, like, it's worse than, like, Heavy Rain QuickTime events. Like, it's literally even worse than Indigo Prophecy QuickTime events, and that game is terrible. Oh my god. when the camera moves in the opposite direction of your cursor, you, like, literally cannot make progress. Like, if you just, like, don't get it in, like, the first movement of the camera, like, you literally can't beat those. Remember when I was like, I'm enjoying the fact that it's literally not this thing that's happening right now? Well, shucks.
Throw it, quick!
It's weird that now, like, this is working completely differently than it was before. It saves between scenes, but it's considering all of this one scene. That's the thing that it's doing that's obnoxious, in addition to everything. I swear to God, the target wasn't even on the screen for half of that.
You can't be
The target wasn't even
serious.
on the screen. How could I possibly line up the reticle? Like, come on. Like, come on. Like, I really don't feel like a lot of this is my fault. I really, truly don't. Like, these are just stupid. And, like, the fact that there's, like, a weird, like, non-deterministic way in which, like, when you have to, like, target, when you have to, like, line up the target and press R2, like, the camera doesn't move the same way every time. So sometimes it's, like, literally impossible to do it. Like, what is that about? See, like, that time it didn't completely obscure. So this, and then R2, L2, and then L1, R1, and then up, and down.
Mr. Date, what do you think you're doing?
It's no good. We gotta fall back.
So, like, that should be a scene. If there's more combat, it would have saved after that.
Kizzy!
Yeah, there's like a ton of bombs. You saw those, right?
Everyone. You came.
Kizuna's vital signs are normal. She seems to be okay.
What?
It's okay, Kizzy. I'll get it off you.
I'll unlock all, like, 15 of these locks.
No, wait, Leon. Behind her.
Hey, it's my good friend, that one guy.
It's him.
The culprit of the HB case.
And the man who kidnapped Kizuna.
There's a surprising number of people who witnessed this person in person. I don't know. Anime says, did they not test the QuickTime events, or did they have two different people work on them and saw one guy did a much better job and forgot to remove the other ones? I don't know, man. But, like, I swear to God, like, I've played QuickTime events where I get frustrated because I screw up, because, like, the timing window is, like, kind of unforgiving and stuff like that. And, like, trying to explain how badly something controls is, like, one of, like, the hardest things to do. Because, like, you watch it and you're like, no, just, like, move the cursor over, Vasco. But, like, some of these are just, like, broken. And then, like, the fact that without any, like, tutorial on this particular QuickTime event input, you have to know that you hold R2 and then line up the cursor and then continue to hold R2 and then release R2. Like, that's just not intuitive enough to, like, ask someone to do that in one shot like that. Like, that's not, like, QuickTime events, like, it's not precisely in the name. Like, all the name suggests is it happens quickly. It is a quickly timed thing. But, like, I feel like the spirit of the QuickTime event is that it is something that you can be prompted to do instantaneously and react immediately. And if it requires any significant consideration or thought as to what the input is, it's not a good QuickTime event input. You have to be able to just do it. It has to be basically instinct. Like, it continues to frustrate me in these QuickTime events in this game. Like, they weren't, like, a great part of the last game, but they're, like, so much more frustrating in this game.
You
really shouldn't move. You might trigger the thermite.
Oh, good, it's thermite.
You know the effects of thermite, don't you?
I mean, the funny thing about this My mom says, worst speaker in the room. The funny thing about this is, like, with the intensity of that voice modulation, like, attached to the mask, like, at this range, in this big, echoing, terrible acoustic death chamber, like, this is, like, absolutely, like, Tom Hardy in Batman level of, like, no one understands what you're saying. You might as well just be, like, giving updates at Grand Central Station, pal. Like, nobody knows what you're doing.
Especially you, Mizuki. You solid person.
It's weird for Terror to call that out. Are we the only ones here who saw that? Gen was not at the studio. I can sort of understand what Terror is saying, but I'm not sure if that's because I'm, like, also reading the subtitles. Because when you're reading the subtitles, your brain sort of autofills the dialogue when it's not clear. Exploding corpse.
Everyone, run! Don't worry about me!
We can't do that!
Ryuki, load a revolver with live rounds.
Use the killing gun!
Okay.
What's the blue one? It looks lewd. I designed this thing like an idiot.
So don't try to finesse it. You don't want to hear the sound of limbs tearing from the body.
That's a weird comment. I don't want to hear the bomb go off. What? Hey, I will remind you that you can get Tamagotchi alerts at any time, okay? I cannot stress enough that these can happen at any time, okay? Who do you like? So, bitter is like the crazy option. Spicy is probably brave, and sweet is probably loving, so salty? That did not work. It was unsuccessful. How? God bless America. Oh no, wait, was I trying to get? Okay, that's what I was trying to get. I'm just stupid. That one's on me. The QuickTime event's not on me. That one, that's on me. So now I need to do... Here's a thought. Is this axis consistent? Such that I would need... Like north is brave, so I need to get brave here? I mean, I don't have a question yet. I'm just trying to figure this out. Should I talk to him, or should I, like, talk to you all? Is there a way?
I'm thinking. Don't bug me.
We just need to find an opening. We need to buy some time.
Are you serious?
Calm down, Kizuna. You're just gonna explode.
It's okay, Kizuna. We'll keep you safe.
It's okay. Please don't worry about me. Please. Just run.
It's okay. Leave it to me. If I have to, I'll... For Kizuna.
Huh? What are you going to do?
Alright, I guess I'll talk to this guy. Hey, would you by any chance tell me your last name? No, but like your last name? That's cool. I appreciate your wordplay, but like, what's your last name? I believe it's 4 letters long.
Tears. Who cares about your stupid nickname? What's your real name?
You'll know soon enough.
What does that mean?
It means soon enough.
But that's not soon enough! I feel like this is a really important question for when you find a serial killer. Hey, why did you kill so many people?
Initiative?
What are you talking about?
The plan to lead all humanity to motion. It's why I had to bisect the bodies.
So it's trying to use the spiritual chakra points to spread chakra powers to all the ninjas in Leaf Village?
That doesn't make any sense at all. What does a bisected body have to do with moksha?
You wouldn't understand.
That's why I'm asking you questions!
What?
You made that video, right? Hey, you're that guy from, like, YouTube. Nah, not that
I'm
one.
not talking about that video.
What an absurd conversation. You made that video. Oh, Bats 490? No, I didn't do that. No, the other one. Oh, yes, I'm responsible for all other videos. You are correct.
So what was that video for?
I swear to God, if you go all zero time dilemma on me right now, I'm gonna scream, and I'm gonna blow us all up.
Kizzy saw that video and wound up here.
No, actually, I was kidnapped by people dressed in gray.
She's right. The video has nothing to do with this. I want members of Knives to take her.
But what about everyone else who went missing after watching the video?
I don't know, probably playing hooky or something.
I think there's been a misunderstanding.
There's something really comical about a serial killer with an invisible face and a voice modulator being like, oh, I think there's been a misunderstanding. They all just recruited to Nice. This is why we should stop trusting intel from Iris if we didn't extract it from her by Minecraft or Pokemon Go.
You aren't killing the people who vanished?
Dude! You're presupposing that I accept that there's a point in killing anyone at all, if you're going to ask me that question. I don't know why you're killing anyone. What's the point of killing anyone? Dude!
He?
Of course.
Date?
Dante has been trying his best to thwart my plan.
Dude, he barely solved his own case. How is this...
So I put him here to get rid of him, using Kizuna as bait.
Damn you!
I have no use for the others. They can leave if they want.
You can leave if you want to. You can leave your friends behind. Because if your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, then they're no friends of mine.
Is this guy serious?
We're not just gonna leave him behind.
Yeah, we could.
I figured you would say that.
Okay. Yeah, right, just use Iris's power of dance. It'll destroy the UFO and reveal Nice's true secrets. Literally this time.
Aren't you curious?
Nah. I mean, this is pretty normal for you, so like, whatever. Yeah, but like, what would be the point of that, I guess?
This world is a game, and I just want to play with you. With you especially, Ryuki.
I've been trying to get a fourth for a game of poker for like a while now. I'm very unpopular.
Me?
Well, look at this. If you follow my instructions, I'll let the others go.
Terror says...
If you decline, it's over. all be blasted into pieces.
What do you want me to do?
Oh yeah, there's something with the gun, right? Ah! What? Ah. Is this a branching point? Hmm. You know, it's tricky, because, like, I know we don't die, but I don't know whether that means that there's no wrong choice here. Good luck seems like a weird thing to say.
Ryuki.
Are you?
8, 7.
Ryuki!
Don't be stupid!
6, 5.
Shoot. What? Just do it! Shoot, Ryuki!
4, 3.
I don't actually think I'd choose here. Unless it happens at the very last second, which is possible. Well, we've seen this end in Somnium, but in an extremely vague way. It was like Date's badge on the ground and the building caves in. We don't know if Date died or if we killed him. It could be that an explosion happens and other people die and like Date gets buried in the rubble or something. No, I don't think we can shoot anyone else. This isn't Zero Time to... Yeah, Date is supposedly missing, but he could be dead because we shot him. No, you literally can't, like, the choice is simply shoot or don't shoot. You can't move the camera enough to look at terror, you can't... The cursor doesn't do anything on the other characters. I mean, I should be able to go, like, I'm not super concerned about saving. I guess I could. Like, the stream is almost over regardless. Worried about...
Darn.
Worried about life? Nah, you know what, I'm actually doing just fine. Thank you so much. Thank you for that, Tama. We'll see, but I don't think we need to. I think I shoot him. I think I shoot him. Like, I mean, for one, it's Date, right? He's got it coming. But like, for serious. I just think it's the most consistent thing with what the future is. I don't know. What do you think, Chad? There's never, in the history of both games to date, there's been no branching point outside of a Somnium. Now, it's implied that there's one in this game, if we have the null number. I'm gonna shoot him. I'm gonna shoot Date. Bye, Date.
No, Ryuki.
No, it's fine,
Please.
probably.
It's impossible. I can't. I can't do it.
It won't even let me.
Let me give you one nice piece of information.
Tell me your last name, please.
My true name. My name is...
It's gotta be Slim Shady. Well, Boat wasn't my guess. It probably should have been. Because if you think about it, his last name could have been anything. It could even be Boat. The funny thing is, I feel like there's a timeline where I enter that as a joke, and then the game gets very confusing for me. Still wonder he's embarrassed to tell anyone. Boat. Kaboom! Like, it would have taken almost no nudging at the point that I tried to enter a name that one time to have put in Boat. If someone just made the reference, it could be anything, it could even be Boat. I'd be like, 100%, let's try Boat. I don't think thermite is a nuclear bomb. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. So yeah, it probably doesn't matter what you pick there, given that I tried to shoot him and that doesn't work. So indeed, rocks fall and everybody dies.
The others. I think they're okay. I'm detecting 5 living organisms.
Terror.
He ran away.
Damn it. Mizuki! 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 Are you okay?
So we pretty much knew this happened. It was very strongly implied that that happened.
Kizzy! Where are you? Answer me!
Is that Gen carrying her? How did he get her free? She was very shackled.
Kizzy!
I blocked the explosion with my back. But all the fallen rubble...
He definitely has the indestructible
Kizzy?
keyword.
Kizzy!
Given the number of life signs, either Date or Kizuna is dead?
Mizuki, are you okay?
It's nothing life-threatening. But...
This isn't good.
Gen, take care of Mizuki. I'll get Mr. Date.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, good luck with that, though.
Mr. Date! Mr. Date!
I mean, Date's probably legit missing, but, like... I don't know, I guess it's not entirely clear whether Tama was counting us in the life signs. Maybe it's presumed that she wouldn't. It's also possible she would count Terror. It's limited information at quick time frame, just like all the quick time events.
Safely.
But where's Mr. Date?
He must be nearby. Keep looking.
So in his Somnium, we saw a badge. Wasn't it up on this platform? I don't know if that's like literally where I should expect to find it. I mean, it seems weird that he would have gotten thrown like super far away. Super duper far away. Considering that I don't actually know what happened to him, I'm not... $1,000,000%... Oh, hang on.
There!
It's Date.
He's very much under some rocks.
Mr. Date!
Yeah. This tracks.
Ryuki?
I don't think he actually does. My guess is that he chooses to go into hiding knowing that Terror is, like, gunning for him. And he's, like, trying to investigate him in secret and not put people's lives in jeopardy, thinking that if he's presumed dead, then Terror's fine.
Thanks for stopping by, but I can't move.
Give me a second! I'll get it off you!
It's not gonna work. This is way too big for your noodle arms. Just leave me here. Get going.
Come on! What are you talking about?
Oh, look at the ceiling. It's coming down soon.
Again?
You stay here, we both die.
But...
Just take this with you.
It's his eyeball.
Aiba?
I tried talking to her. She isn't responding.
I think the explosion might have knocked her out. Can you fix her? I know her base system is on the cloud, but that body is... it's important.
Don't know what to make of that comment. I took Aiba and put her in my pocket. It's like a normal adventure game thing to do.
Ryuki, we don't have much time.
The last thing I need to tell you about his stupid name.
One last thing.
Don't talk like that.
Just listen. I want you to tell me one thing. When I called you today, I told you a man in a mask was at Tsujima's. And you said, it's Terror. How? How did you know? How did you know the man in the iron mask was Terror?
And he's asking us this because I think the only way that we know that is because Shoma mentions it at the end of the Kojima and Shoma ending, which we won't have experienced in order to be here necessarily.
Yesterday, was it you that ran away, Ryuki?
I don't know what that last question meant, do I? Do I know what that means? Well?
Why? How could this happen?
It's,
Mr. Date.
I mean, that was a very specific rock. That rock had intent and motive and opportunity. What I'm saying is I think the rock did it. Hooray! Alright, hold on. Explosion route end. Great. Good. Cool. Explosion trophy. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. So yeah, like, the next thing to do is to go back to the first Somnium and say, Dahlia boat! And then go to the present. Because by telling Mizuki who Terror is, she can investigate in the present. Now, there's at least one thing, as of yet, unresolved in the past. It feels like there's the potential for more. It's weird to me that nothing came from the knowledge of the Nirvana X? The Nirvana Trials video? The video that had the number in it, that was Tokiko's birthday at noon, 2/15/1200. I don't know if that's supposed to be summary of chapter. No, not summary. Start. No, it has to be the first time you talk to her, right? Which is probably before what's his face's not somebody. It's never somebody. Thanks for stopping by, Angel. Appreciate it. Hope you have a good night. Oh no, it has to be after the sync with him, because that's where you find out about Nizet is at the very end of his sync. I kind of just want to see if I can enter that number. I don't think it's it, but I want to try it. Yes. Now I don't I'm gonna hold down R2 for this. We're not re-listening to this conversation at all. None of conversation. Room. Hi, it's
Welcome.
you.
I'm the
Hi. Nope. Anytime. At any time. I don't know if I have to talk to Mamoru at all. I must, because I'm getting her to do infinite hand sign. And then I have to look at the symbol
What's
behind
the
her.
A Freyer?
Freyer?
I am asked.
What?
I will ask you. Are you a...
I'm just gonna try it. Am I a Freyer? I sure am.
Ryuki.
As I thought. Then you've realized. Am I correct?
Yeah, totally. World is super fake.
Ryuki,
Yep.
what's gotten into you?
And then what's the nil number? 215. Nope, that's wrong. Okay, great. I just wanted to see. Okay, so... It's gonna set up this sync so I'm not saved in some completely confusing place. Someone asks you if you're a Freyer, you say yes, right? That's just the rules, Castleard. Listen, do you want to say the wrong thing to Tokiko? I don't. I've seen her face. That's all I need to know. I'm not gonna lie that there is some part of me that is definitely disappointed to be moving into the probably almost exclusively Aiba phase of the game. But I obviously want to see where the story goes. I'm pretty excited about that. What was that? What questions could you possibly have, Neko? I don't understand. Okay, great. We've gone through all of the laborious setup for activating the sync, so it won't take us too terribly long to get back to the future. We did it. We finally completed the flashback to 6 years ago. That took many weeks. It's interesting that... So it seems like this game is, in its own way, a lot more linear than the previous game. But maybe it will branch out more from the future, because there are less consequences that need to be cleaned up from the playable past affecting the present future. Uncle Father? But yes, it's getting late. I did want to just, check on that. I kind of just wanted to know. I don't want to have to think about that for a whole week. But yeah, we'll pick up from the Somnium Dahlia boat. And, I guess we'll find out what happens next. But as a reminder, for those who aren't on the Discord and such, I'm not streaming tomorrow, which I normally would be, but I will be back next Friday and Saturday at the usual time, 6 p.m. Pacific. And from there, we will start investigating as Mizuki. And man, Date is so squished. Yikes. Oof. So, see if we can round up the evening quickly. Those of you who are still here, somewhere on the couch behind me I have hidden a Squirtle. If you can see a Squirtle, like this extremely tiny Squirtle you probably can't even make out from back there, that was not a secret. But take a moment, consider where you think one might be, because to locate a secret Squirtle is a
Giraffe.
sign of impending good luck for you. Let's see, I think there was at least one guess in there already. But to actually answer your question, Neko, if you hold down R2 in any... I think even in scenes you haven't finished playing through yet, the game will go into an accelerated mode, and if it happens to be a song and dance sequence, it will sure chipmunk and look ridiculous. It will be quite a thing. Okay, so Banana Man behind Carlos. I assume Castle Arg is guessing Giraffe Cat. I assume that's what the use of giraffe is. Blue Pillow.
Jason!
Okay. Jason's not currently a viable guess. No. I don't have a Jason plush. I don't know how or where you would acquire such a thing. Nor is there currently a rat. Although I technically own a couple of Pikachus. The secret Squirtle was inside us all along. Interesting theory, Habib. Interesting. Alright, let's go take a look. The joints. Okay, where to start? I think the first guess was somewhere lurking around the Banana Man, the much beloved fan favorite Banana Man that everybody loves. But as hopefully you can make out, nothing hiding there. There's the concerned loaf is underneath
darn.
these friends, but if I remove it, I think just some structural integrity will be compromised. Let's see, there's a guess behind Carlos, my very good Colossum Crab. Back there is Eve from Wall-E, one of my favorites. It's definitely a guess. Behind Sunglasses Pillow. The negative cool spot or something. But that was the location of Wall-E, not a Squirtle. Castle Arg was the one who guessed behind Giraffe Cat. No secrets there this time around. Perhaps some. Did I miss any others? Those are all the ones I saw. So I will reveal that the location of the secret Squirtle was.
Oh my
Behind
gosh.
Laboon and under Squidbeard eating a donut. Yeah. That was the location of our secret Squirtle. Carlos is very good. I have a great amount of affection for Carlos. As Arg says that the Jason plush is whatever is hiding the Squirtle. Interesting. That seems like an untenable loophole. Yeah, I put some work into this donut. It was the cornerstone of this evening's couch design. It wasn't able to hold up under much scrutiny, but it held long enough. Anyway, that'll do it for this stream. Thanks to everybody for playing along and helping to find the secret Squirtle. Thanks for watching another installment of Nirvana Initiative. This game is just completely insane. We'll be back next week, starting with Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific. And from there, we will begin investigating the second half body case, wherein the left halves of bodies start to appear. In the meantime, everybody stay safe, take care of yourselves. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being you, and I hope to see you again soon. I hope everybody enjoys their weekend and their week until next time. And I'm quite looking forward to more. I hope you are too. Good night, everybody.